Black Compass Media back live with another one. Shout out to people that's out there. Everybody's gonna hear this tone, bro. Checking in. Pose, what up?
Yeah, we're here, man. Whole clicky team.
Yeah,
you know,
my whole little nap got messed up because of these niggas. So there is no holds barred on this show. We gonna talk about everything today.
Yeah.
Hey Drizzy.
I'm a little bit aggravated.
Hey Drizzy, I had a benefit weekend, man.
You did what?
I had a benefit weekend, man. A beautiful.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that. I have no idea what that means.
I don't get the reference.
I was referring to a Restore Order episode that just came out.
Oh yeah.
Hold up. Wait, are we starting right there?
I guess so. I guess we here now.
Hold up. Did all y'all niggas see the last? Tell me y'all niggas watched the last 15 minutes of Restore Order podcast last show. Please tell me y'all watched.
I did.
There's a lot of information going out of there, man.
Ruthless shit. Ruthless fucking shit. Yeah. It was.
Look, man. It's been 2 weeks. We ain't talk about it.
Nope.
We ain't talk about it.
Nope.
We ain't talk about it. I was watching Restore Order. They got their jokes off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
These jokes going fly though, nigga.
All I know is, man, it looked bad.
Yeah.
You gotta clean that up. You gotta clean that up. Clean up on aisle 9, man. You gotta clean that up. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like in certain kind of situations, with certain kind of things, you definitely should clear up. I mean, especially, you know what I mean? You gotta, you make a name out of, packing people up, making jokes about people, whatever the case might be. You gotta just make sure your shit clean.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely gotta clear it up. I can understand, not wanting to put certain information out, but when all this shit come out, all this information, your address is this place, the violent shooting and all it, nah, man, you gotta clear that up. Like, stop it. Because if that was me, niggas that had me on a wanted poster, nigga. A wanted poster on every corner in Brooklyn.
I'm trying to
Polo
imagine.
a snitch. Polo don't know nothing.
Yeah,
Polo,
I'm trying to imagine.
Well, y'all had that nigga on Champion. That nigga telling on everybody. Yeah, it would have been all that, nigga. So, y'all got to show something, man.
Yeah.
Stop it. And y'all same niggas in the Discord and the YouTube comments would be the same niggas. Oh, I knew that nigga Polo wasn't. Like, so, yeah, y'all got to clear that up.
Yo, which one of them niggas on Restore Order said niggas was giving up information?
That was funny.
Niggas was doing what?
Yeah,
niggas said niggas was giving up information. Like what?
Man, what
they was.
You gotta go watch. Like even I like I said, bro. I don't know what happened, but that last 15 minutes, that roast, that shit was funny, bro.
That was crazy. I ain't even gonna front. I mean, look, I do think that you have to. You gotta say something about it, even if however you're gonna do it, but. The climate that we in, people wanna be sure about the type of people that they follow.
I mean, especially if you say you're a street nigga, that's you know what I'm saying. If a nigga
that's the key part, Posey.
Yeah, I feel like Swayze the civilian niggas like okay, whatever. But I
feel like niggas went about that shit wrong, bro. I feel like niggas went.
So you saying that? Go ahead, Driz.
I just feel like niggas went about that. But it's if you. It's tricky. I just feel like niggas should have just been like, look, bro, I'm a regular nigga. I work, take care of my family. I'm a regular civilian, bro. Like, I'm a regular, because at the end of the day, you saying I'm a regular nigga or I'm a civilian, that don't make you soft. You not being a part of no street affiliation, that don't make you pussy. That don't make you none of that, bro. That don't make you none of that.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Driz, let me ask you
it's a lot of regular niggas who go to work and not a part of no gang, but they really beat the shit out of you if you touch.
But Driz, let me ask you something. They dug up an old video of him saying that he was a street nigga and he got shot. So does that kind of cancel? He can't use that angle no more,
I guess that takes the civilian angle out. All right.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. This whole situation to me is just like ugh. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, what the paperwork was, or if it was already something out there, you probably want to get in front of it. But, I'm not down with doing, and that's another thing we got to address in this community.
I'm definitely
some of y'all doing detective work, and it's just I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, God forbid something some DWI or whatever comes out on me, and then y'all like, because they're morphing into like, yo, he ran over like 3 orphans. Like, pose, they're gonna.
I mean,
they're gonna morph
in certain situations they do, but in this one, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't. In the other one, I'm gonna talk about the Christian Bias one, but in this one, in this case, it was a situation where I guess he felt he was real cool with dude, and it actually happened on the Ball Guy show, live on the Ball Guy show. Y'all should go check that out.
Hey, low key, like, let's get to that. You started all this shit, nigga.
I really did, and that's the thing that got me tight though.
You started all of this shit,
but this the thing. This the thing that got me tight though, because we did we did that joint, right? And then Champion was after that. Right, Tom?
Mm-hmm. Champion was after that.
Okay, so we did that joint. I ain't gonna lie, same dude. Duke was on the ropes, if we being honest. And I seen it, and I'm like, I don't really want these dudes arguing right now. And you know what I mean? It was the start of the Ball Guy shit and all that. I interrupted it, right? And then like 2 weeks later, Champion come out, nigga. The main nigga in the caffeine comments coming at me, pause, is Ben. So I'm just like, damn, dude, like, you know what I mean? So anyway, it was just that situation, I guess, that happened on the show where he felt he was being disloyal, and then made him dig into his background. I guess shit, you know what I mean? Because he was trying to figure out why he rocked with the other dude, and he rocked with Chris Unbiased, and then that's what happened.
Yeah.
So I don't think they would see.
I'm just.
Go ahead.
Even though this is out, like I'm not going and researching it myself. Like I don't really care to dig into people's life. Like, I don't really care. But I'm just speaking about the blogs that I've seen. I haven't done no investigative work. I have no interest in doing none of that. I got my own life going on and
investigative work.
I just talk about the blogs I'll be watching, and this shit look crazy. That's all I'm saying. I don't know nothing. I don't know.
It looks bad, man. You probably want to get in front of it and just be like, all right, this is what it is. Address it, and then just keep it moving. For the sake of it. But yeah, I saw a lot of energy for it initially, but then it was just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. People were kind of on to the next one. The news cycle moves fast anyway.
That's not how.
So I guess he's like, well,
I don't really believe that. I don't really believe that.
Yeah, Tom, you bugging. That shit was everywhere.
No. It's not even that it was everywhere, because it could have been way worse. But I'm gonna be honest, bro. For one, I feel like niggas hate the sources who put it out. Like, let's be honest.
Right.
A lot of these niggas in media, a lot of these niggas don't like Battle Truth in the media.
Yep.
Like, let's just be real.
Well,
be 100.
They have their reasons.
A lot of them niggas hate Battle Truth, so they would rather say, "Oh, I don't fuck with the messenger," rather than look at what's actually being said. Now, I'm not saying you gotta rock with them or I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, if it was somebody else that would have put it out that they was cool with, then it would have been different. I feel like the reception would have been different. I feel like it would have been a different thing. It would have
been a different type of energy behind it. So it just, like, look, man, and this is tough for me personally, because I'm cool with Ben. So, but at the end of the day, objectively speaking, in the profession that we all in, you got to clear the air at some point in some capacity, whatever you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I think. But it's just I don't even know what I would do in that situation. So I'm not even gonna tell a nigga what to do. But I would just say, based on the response that is kind of got, you don't want that on your jacket, or even a perception that that's the case and shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially moving around and being, you know what I'm saying, being places and things like that. You just don't want that on your jacket at the end of the day. So. It is what it is.
I mean, I would definitely not. I don't know how. I don't even know how the fuck I would even. I mean, in my case, if I was him and I knew I was innocent, I would just put my name out. I would take my ID, put my name out, put my college transcript, whatever. You know what I mean? It's mad ways you could.
You get the date. Really like, okay, this took place X, Y, and Z. I was here, and here's proof that I was here. It's just whatever. Case closed. Like I was somewhere else.
But I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, man, that situation, I don't really know. All I know is the blogs and shit. And he took his blog down, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
That also was a red flag. I ain't gonna lie, that looked weird because it's just like, why are you taking it down if you just saying?
But when
like,
you, but I mean, I didn't even like. I saw part of it, but I didn't even like the presentation of it. It kind of looked like, because this is a serious thing. So you want to, you want to like put your best foot forward as far as being organized and presented a certain way, right? Because in our community, the way you present stuff is about as important, or even sometimes more important than the truth of the situation, right? Like, even with the Chris and Bias stuff, is like, you know, he dropped a redemption documentary, right? Like, and he had, you know, people poked holes in a lot of the statements that he made, but the presentation of it actually, it's shifted a lot of opinions. You know what I mean? Like, so I do think when you do stuff like that, it's important to just put it out a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So, I just can't even imagine if that was one of us, what this community would be doing, man. Like, I feel like we'd be on the Summer Jam screen, like, you know what I'm saying? Just because, to me, honestly, it's people that just can't wait to get something. You see what I'm saying?
Niggas gonna hit you with the, I knew it.
I knew it.
Niggas.
Yeah.
I knew that nigga Polo wasn't really from Brooklyn.
Right.
No way a nigga that fresh could be from Brooklyn.
I knew it shit.
Yeah, I knew it, Bags.
No way a nigga that fresh could be from Brooklyn.
But like I said, yo, like my whole thing is like, I deal with people like based on my own interaction. And my own interaction, Ben is cool. He been cool. I don't have no issue with Ben. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna
solid nigga.
I'm not gonna like be asking him about it. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't care, because like, I don't really care who's snitching, who not, because if I like, it only matters to me if I'm out here getting money with you. Like, I'm not getting money with niggas. I'm not with niggas on a day-to-day, so I don't really care about what niggas doing in their personal life. You know what I'm saying? As far as the battle rap shit, he been cool, and that's that. That other shit, I don't know. But the Restore Order podcast, them jokes was flying. That's what I ain't gonna lie. I was laughing.
God.
Yeah, my nigga Ike P is hilarious.
Ike was just in disbelief. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sway was like, well, you know, Sway was like, if he was making money in the streets, made his name off the streets. You know,
nigga Sway said, yo, nigga, I'm from Harlem. I ain't never heard of that nigga. I'm like, damn.
And then he's like, he from Ike P block. Nigga, Ike P was just looking like, man. I was on that nigga block. I was like, man, sheesh.
Well, you get
they called him, what did they call him?
They said Ben Formation, Ben Formit.
The Ben Former. That song fire, low key. I went on.
These niggas was crazy.
That nigga. Nah, the funniest shit, nigga. Battle Troop said that nigga was.
Yeah.
He said that nigga had donuts, lobster, steak, and interrogation, bro. That nigga said, damn. He said the officer went outside and was like, shit, I got me a good one. They like, damn, where did you find him, man?
Yo, listen, man.
This nigga finished his sentences.
Nah. And then you know what? Somebody's making this point in the chat, and shout out to Everlasting for the $5. Somebody's making this point about Adi Boom. Now, listen, the difference with Boom, in my opinion, is he shot one of them sweaty brick wall blogs with 15 minutes of fame. Hip hop is real.
But I didn't end up at work. Like, when he was trying to punch out of it,
real fast talking New Jersey, like, with the paperwork. When I go down, I'm gonna go down to court. Like,
I stopped by there, but COVID. Like, I can't. I tried to get it, but COVID. Like, he kept trying to punch out COVID shit.
Like, but the paperwork never happened, right? Like, it just never.
And he changed to like. Even if I show y'all niggas, y'all gonna say he changed to that rollout.
He did change to
Even
that.
Even if I show y'all still gonna say I did it, so I'm not showing y'all. Like, that type of game.
Yeah, I know that game.
Let me ask you a question. Did you that one was a tough one, and then you know what I mean? Just the going 0 dark 30 LeBron playoff mode is like I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe he gets some shit to like. Maybe he want to.
I hope he is, bro. But I'm just saying, like, that's some type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, you definitely should clear up. Like I wouldn't even let them niggas went that long with playing with my shit. Like pause like that.
Yeah.
Nah. If it was something else, like you know what I mean. If it was some stupid shit like a relationship or some dumb shit, like I don't give a fuck about that. But like that is crazy, my nigga.
But
it's like a street coaching, so you got to kind of be mindful of that. Like I mean, you interviewing street guys, whatever the case might be. Like, again, I don't know I didn't really. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't really go too crazy with and diving into this, but. Yeah. This is something you should probably clear. If anything else, you should probably clear this up.
Do you feel like, Posey, do you feel like this is something niggas could like just punch through? Like can niggas just like keep going like it never happened? Or is it like
nah, you gonna still see niggas punch it. Like say if my nigga do the KOTD shit, you're gonna still see niggas in the comment trying to punch. They gonna rap about it in rounds. You know how this shit go, man. You know battle rap shit, it never leave.
Oh yeah,
unfortunately. Even if he didn't do it, you still told the nigga. Like it's just how this shit work with battle rap. Even if he didn't do this shit.
Yeah. But what if? All right, let me ask you this: can a nigga? All right, this culture is crazy. Like these niggas is crazy.
That's big fact.
All right, if a nigga, all right, let's say, all right, he didn't have a video. I don't know the video where he was saying, "Oh, I'm a street nigga," blah blah. I don't know that video. Like, let's just say that never existed. Let's just say. Let's even remove him. Just any nigga. The nigga was in the situation and he was like, yo, yeah, I do battle rap, but, you know, like I do interviews and blah, 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 but I'm a regular civilian. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then the paperwork come out that a nigga, like somebody he was a victim.
Yeah. Is it okay for him to do what a normal civilian do, which is go to the police? Somebody breaking their house, they call the police. Or
if you're a street nigga or if you're a civilian?
No. If it was somebody in the culture.
If the culture know that you a nigga, like if you've been
wait. If it's a civilian in the culture, or
a civilian in the culture.
If you're a civilian, you don't live by street rules, so that's not snitching. You're a civilian.
I'm saying would a culture accept him like after, even though he's letting it be known I'm a civilian. I'm not some street nigga, some gang nigga.
I think the culture would accept it because the culture is filled with street niggas that understand the difference between a civilian and a street nigga. So they definitely would accept them. The problem is,
I think I got to disagree. They would like certain niggas that's like niggas that civilians would agree, but I feel like he'd get aside, like not necessarily being. This is a hypothetical nigga. He a civilian. Then we figure out he is a victim of a crime and he told. This supposed to be predominantly street niggas, supposedly. I don't know if these niggas really like that. So
I think that's a little pose. I think that street nigga thing is a little bit exaggerated.
But this is the WWE.
For me and some of these people, Polo, you've talked to these people at events. We talk to people in Discord. I would say, and shout out to Discord, join the Discord as well. I would say in our Discord, there's not. If I had to put a percentage on it. Maybe 35 to 40% of the niggas in here street. Everybody else is just regular 9 to 5. But we talking about the
so I mean,
if I'm a blogger, and I'm a civilian at Reddit, or told I was not gonna say at Reddit because I'm a civilian, so I was a victim of a crime. Niggas found out.
Yeah,
he supposedly. This is what the WWE work that they try to pull on us. That these niggas is all street niggas.
Yeah,
so
certainly a work.
What they gotta
for sure.
So they shouldn't be accepting of me, nigga. You told.
Yeah,
I know you're a blogger, bro, but you told. So I probably gotta stay. I probably can't give you an interview.
Right. Let me ask you that. That's how. Let me. Go ahead. No, I was just gonna say. No, go ahead. I was gonna say that. Yeah, I don't think I actually. Now that you say it like that, you're 100% right. I don't think this culture. This is battle rap. This is a street culture. Like these niggas talking about, even though whatever. A lot of these niggas ain't really, you know what I mean, street or whatever. But it's a street. It's kind of. Now I think about it.
That's very ridiculous.
But this is the thing that I don't like though.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous to try to because. I think it's ridiculous to, let's say, hold friends from Let's Talk Battle Rap to the same standard as we will hold fucking Ace Amin. I think that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? If he's just somebody who's in love with battle rap, follow the culture, you know what I'm saying? In interviews and puts out stats and all of that, why does he have to be upheld to a street nigga like mentality. I don't understand that.
It
I just
wouldn't
think
make
this
sense.
is some unwritten hip hop shit. Like this is just engraved in this culture. You can't be a nigga.
Yeah, you can't just be a snitch. Period in battle rap. Like I'm sorry, even if you're a civilian, you can't be that. Like this is not the culture for that. This is like if you blogging on street niggas. If you got a street,
now, if you
blogging on street niggas, and then you cut and then it come out that you are an informant. It's like, wait, what?
So
like,
because a nigga put out the stats and say chest choked in 6 out of his last 8 battles, he got to be held to a street standard.
No,
like this is crazy.
no, that's not what. Bro,
well, you cannot be a snitch in the street culture. What are y'all talking about?
But see, look. First of all, I think there's a little bit of I think Nick. Okay, so I think people in this culture get into this bag where like they get in the community, they get online, they get in the Discord, and they way more tough, right? Like the aesthetic is way tougher than they actually are, right? And then somebody will call them out, like, bro, you work 3 jobs. Like, when are you do? Like, you pay taxes, bro. Like, chill out. Like, I be having the moments too. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a little bit of hyperbole on that too. And also, man, my little mishaps in the streets where I was in one car and a street dude was another car. I got towed on. Right. I shared that story with y'all. That's for sure. Yo, bro, they put us in separate cars. I was like, in my head, I had like DMX and Styles P lyrics, like just playing in my head while the cop was talking to me. And all right, so listen. This is what happened. I'm at the park. Everybody's chilling out. Now,
time with Tone Bro.
Somebody comes through and like just starts, shooting firecrackers and stuff in the park. Right now, we just sitting there chilling. Right. And then I guess somebody called the cops and was like, yo, I heard gunshots at the park. Cool. The cops come. Now, me being who I am, when the cops used to come, my friends would run. I would just stay there because I don't got a record anyway. So it's like, whatever little packs or whatever y'all got on y'all, just run away. I'm going to let them get me. They going to put me in the car and get mad because it's squeaky clean on there. Like, I don't even think I was late for school back then. So it's just like, all right, cool. So that was always the posture. Now, it just so happened that multiple cop cars came. They ended up getting one of the boys and me. And I get in there, and I'm just thinking about, like, all the things that I was taught, all the rap lyrics, all the rappers I look up to. Because this is where we get, usually, if you're not a street dude, this is where you get that type of info outside of being outside and just hearing, murmurs or whatever. So I'm like, yo, they like, yo, do you know him? Do you know, like, what he's about? Like, whatever. I'm like, man, I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? He around the neighborhood or whatever the case might be, I guess. But I don't even know it. Like, I don't even know why I'm here. This and that. Deflecting. Now the cop leaves, comes back and says, well, he know you. He know where your mama stay. He said your name was this. He said your sister name was this. He said, like, he just running my whole biography. The boy sung crazy. And that's when I realized that this street code stuff is BS, right? Apparently he had previous charges, and that man sung. He did sing. And it was a whole thing. And that's when I realized, I was like, man, this is like, even the people who supposedly are supposed to adhere to these rules, they just don't.
They not.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna be real, man. I'm gonna be all the way real with you, man. That shit ain't really like that. That's real, man. This niggas really out here following street codes and not telling no nigga. Bobby Shmurda just did 7 years and just did extra years for his man because he didn't want to tell him rat out his man. So it's niggas out here still living by the code of honor. And it's not just about being a civilian or a street nigga. Snitching on somebody is like, you you did a crime with somebody. I did something with you, or I got something with you, and I get in a room and to lessen my time, like I'm gonna lessen my time to take you away from your family, even though we both wrong. Right? It's like, nah, you gotta live by what you doing.
But see, even in my case, the issue was we wasn't even being like bagged up for some crime. Like we didn't even do nothing. We just got caught up in the sweep, and in the sweep mode, he just. Whatever they said to him in there got him panicked to the point where he said everything about me. They just got mad at me like, yo, why would you even hang out with these people? Says here's like, you're an honor roll student. You got all this stuff going on. Like, we seen your name in the paper for like school shit. How are you? I'm like, yo, this is my neighborhood. Who do you want me to hang out with? Like, what are you talking about? So, but for him, it was like, yo, like I can't go to jail. My mama's going to kill me. I'm up against the wall. So yeah, nah, Tone, you know what I mean? X, Y, and Z, where I live, my zip code. Like, if he had my social, he would have gave it up too. It's just like, so I just feel like, and even with the case with Bobby Shmurda, everybody's not that stand up. That's kind of what makes his case special. Is like, I don't know too many people who are gonna take an extra couple years in order to keep they boys, you know, from taking like even more years, right? I just don't know that many people who would do that. So that's why Bobby Shmurda to me is like super honorable. Yo, hold up, we got a couple donations. Most Def, $5 says salute the black companies, keep working, tapping in from DC. Shout out to DC. Hope DC becomes a state. I ain't gonna front. Augie 199 says facts. Tone. Biz 412 says fire show. I think NXT is wild basic. Rubando beat him 2-1 clear in my opinion. Side note, Rubando on 100 can get with a lot of cats. Thoughts? Okay, we'll address that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, man, that's a weird way to intro next him. But,
yeah, so you know.
Yeah, I'm so wait. So it's so
yeah.
So it sounds like you kind of saying that, like, you know, what he did, if he comes out with a proper reasoning, he could get out of this.
I mean, it depends on what his reason. It really depends, man. I don't know what his reason is going to be. I don't know what people are going to accept. I just know that I've personally been exposed to a person that I thought was solid, that would preach this like street hustler. Don't talk to the cops. We don't do that. He was that guy. He was the evangelist of the street dudes, right? And we get in the jam, and he tells my entire name and my middle name, which I didn't even think he knew, and like where I live, what I do, where I worked. I mean, the man told everything, right? So I just feel like when cats get in them binds, when people get in them situations, man, it ain't always like that. It's just not in my experience, and not from anecdotally what I've been told about people who everyone thought in the neighborhood was solid, but turns out money was snitching the whole time. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think even if he had a rollout now, I think because, and like I said, I don't know, but you know, he did say that name that wasn't him, like.
Yeah, he said it
wasn't him. If it came out and that was him, then, you know, niggas gonna be like, oh, you lied about that, you lying about everything. You know how these,
right?
You know how these niggas are, man.
Yeah,
like
the court of public opinion is crazy in battle rap.
If that nigga come out with the pay, like, look, I did not do this, y'all. He still did it. Like, that's just how
he come out with the paperwork I don't and do that. The battle rap culture would go by Paul. The battle rap culture would definitely go behind him. He has a lot of friends, and you know what I mean. Yeah. Like we would be people that say something.
We would be like, nah, yeah.
There would be a lot of people that say something. That's not hell, nah.
WWE, but they still gonna be like, he's still gonna. That's just how this shit is. He still did it.
And we're all characters in the play. Never mind what, like, if he didn't do it, never mind the repercussions of, you know what I'm saying, like people actually thinking that he did. Because where I'm from, people thinking that you are that will put a like a scarlet letter on your jacket, and people like, nah, don't mess with him. He told us, like, nah, he actually didn't. You know what I mean?
Even if you tell them, like, nah, so him showing the paperwork, niggas is still, I think niggas that deal with him directly, they'd be like, nah, we don't believe that.
Yeah.
But it's so many fans that this is a WWE type shit for.
Yeah.
It still go with the storyline that.
Because it's more entertaining.
Man, if he comes out and clears his name, people will definitely be on his side. What are y'all talking about? You know why people be on his side? Because the parties that release this information, a lot of people don't like. So people will definitely be on his side. I don't know what y'all talking about right now.
Well, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. I don't trust this community with anything.
This community don't.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like they will keep stuff going long after it's. You know what I'm saying? Like the real people gonna.
No, that's not true. Look how much stuff happened with bloggers that they so-called that's legendary in this culture. There's a lot of shit happening people forgot because
false
they like
narratives
them.
have what? It's false
like
narratives.
Who? Like who punched out of they scandals?
Who punched out of?
Y'all really trying to do this right now?
Yeah. Who punched out of any scandal? I can't.
My nigga, what happened with the $4,000 that Angry Fan got from the GoFundMe? What are y'all talking about?
Punch out of that.
Yeah, how he punched? He did punch out of that. I just watched it.
Punch out of that.
10,000 view video. He did. Punch
he did not punch out of that. That still gets brought up. He didn't punch it.
What?
He didn't punch out of that.
He punched out of that. What are y'all talking about?
Bro, nah. Hold on.
I don't think Son punched out of that.
Hold up. Nah.
And it's
He
another
Hold
punched out of that. He punched out of that.
on, Tone. You remember the show
he did.
when it was me, you, Caps, and Black Ice?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
When shit went left.
Oh yeah.
And when she brought up, I know this part because I listened to that shit 1,000 times.
Oh
it was
yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
When she asked the nigga, what you do with the motherfucking money you were supposed to be doing to throw an event? It got quiet. That nigga said, what?
It got, yeah.
Man, fuck all that, B. Like, what you?
He changed the subject right away. Like,
fuck all that, B. Why K21? Like, nigga just got
right. He just tried to deflect it. But
like,
if somebody gets into
what you do
it
with the money for the event, that nigga said, man, what you think about Cortez? Like,
if somebody gets through,
one nigga Cass got
but I'm not.
But if somebody gets into it with him,
saying, you know what I mean, salute to him or whatever. You know what I mean. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, he punched out of that. Vodafly got a whole rollout, and
I just think with Vada, at the end of the day, you know his culture is weird. They don't actually care.
They got Rice Gang merch, my nigga. Niggas is wearing merch.
They didn't care, bro. They didn't care.
So if the fans like you, you can punch out of anything. If the fans like you, so if he comes out and clears his name, he can definitely punch out of this without a doubt.
If Roddy Bull comes tomorrow, like with a rollout, 15 minutes of fame premiere, it's gonna go live at 6. He got the paper where we get our food. He got the
8,000 people in there, by the way.
Told you, bitch ass niggas, posy bitch ass nigga. Like he going at everybody. Tone you a bitch.
Why you gotta include us?
Trizzy, like he going at everybody. Bitch ass niggas.
Yeah, sure.
Pull the paperwork out. Show us. Listen, he go down word for word. Like it's like a 3-hour blog. He talking about everything.
I hope.
Is he excused from these snitch angles? Do we excuse him as the veteran? If he come out tomorrow with a blog and like go through the paperwork.
Wait, and he's showing that he did it?
He's showing everything, but he in a heel form, like nigga, fuck y'all.
I think yeah. But the only thing is, like I was saying, this I'm not like backing snitching. I'm just saying I don't think a regular civilian is a snitch. That's just
right.
A regular nigga who take care of his kids and somebody run down on him with a hammer and he not a street nigga. I don't look at him as a snitch. I just don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's not a street nigga. But because he presented himself as such. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He definitely gotta be held to that standard for sure. Right. I agree.
So a couple of donations here. Augie 199, political bro is low key lefty bro. You always hit me with this left wing thing, bro. I believe in gun rights so much. I don't even get it. Like it's political parties. They feel like I'm super like to the left and all that, but I believe in political parties. I believe in strong military. I believe in lower taxes. I don't believe in like killing everyone with social programs. So I'm a little bit more to the right on a lot of issues. So Augie, kiss my ass. Augie also says 199. John never really got called out for lying. I don't believe that. H literally just called him out. So
wait, what are you lying?
I don't know. I don't know what he's referring to, but
okay.
But yeah. So that's
who else done got out of these scandals, Polo? Wait a second. You talking like you had a list of niggas that done escaped.
Nah, I'm just saying like those two situations was crazy to me because if that was, you know what I mean? If that like Tone, you was the judge of a show and niggas tried to say we was working for URL.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tone being a judge, my nigga.
But like, that's what I'm trying to say. They'll
never let us breathe. But they they be letting everybody else fucking take all the air in. But niggas with us, like it's crazy. Like the nigga was a judge. Nigga like, oh them bitch ass, them niggas working for URL. Nigga, them niggas like it's just like, yo, what? Like what are y'all talking about?
I ain't gonna hold you pose. I get what y'all saying as far as the rollout. I damn near think in a month he could just like come back around, to be honest, because I think niggas, but it's just the truth, bro. Niggas hate Battle Truth in them so much that they're refusing to like even
consider
take what's being said.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Like I see more niggas talking about how they hate the outlets that's talking about it than they're actually talking about.
I understand. Like if you don't like the outlet that's presenting something, I mean that happens in real life in the real news media. It's like Tucker Carlson does anything. I'm like, yo, I hate you. I want to punch you in your head. I hate your bow tie. I'm not listening to this. I don't care what you say. Like, because you have a history of hyperbole and just leaving out, you know what I mean? Like, just leaving out BS. Like, it's just like, bro, like, you're an unreliable source. Now, if you talk about, okay, he got paperwork behind it, okay, it is what it is. Am I gonna have the same energy toward it? Probably not. If I don't rock with the person, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's half of the situation. But in this community, the court of public opinion is much worse than the court of law, and that's just a fact. Like, they will get you out.
Man, that's every community.
Yeah, but this is a level. This is a different level because there's a undercurrent of bloggers who have unlimited energy bars for any situation, and that's the perfect pivot for what I thought was a crazy ass sync up while I was eating my goddamn spaghetti. I hear, Battle Truth going in on Chris and everything, breaking news and everything like that. And then Chris called up. I didn't think he was gonna do that, but he called up. Yeah,
he did.
He called the show. And boy, was
that
a bad idea in my opinion.
Like Chris was talking about
that was a horrible idea.
They was too prepared for him. Like they was just way too prepared for him, man. And then I think those kind of situations when you accept those kind of phone calls when you're explaining your paperwork, you should be 100%. You shouldn't stutter. You shouldn't be. What you mean? You shouldn't react to questions. You got to be on point with that because it looks a certain way. Because they on point. Battle Truth and the other Muslim Indian nigga, I don't even know dude name. The other nigga, these niggas turned into like the detectives of the century. Like,
I don't know. Like they turned into the greatest private investigators.
I'm honestly considering I would really hire Battle Truth as a lawyer. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga's persistent. I mean, that nigga's persistent.
Listen, man, and the way that they was doing that, I'm like, damn, bro, I would hate to be on the other. Like, if they was bounty hunters, it'd get bad. It'd get real bad out here for people. Like, they was bugging. So I was like, you know what? Let that be what it is. But he decided to go over there. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do that, you kind of legitimize the situation, that the narrative that they was trying to paint that you were so against. I personally never jump in the mud with pigs, and take that how you want to take it. But I don't jump in the mud with pigs because pigs like the mud. They like that. This is what they're here for. So it's just like, I don't know what the
damn, you call niggas pigs?
Whatever, I don't care. Sue me. I don't like neither one of them niggas, so I don't care. But damn! We gonna keep it, y'all. Before we started this, we keeping it real.
I'm keeping it down. Wow! Hey, welcome. Take a seat. There's some chairs over here.
I don't rock with either one of them, so I don't like if there's a situation where they end up talking about me, I'm not gonna legitimize any of that stuff because if it's someone I genuinely don't respect, and then you're talking about paperwork, and then it's like And then, if the case is still open, perhaps whatever you say there could be incriminating and everything like that. So, I mean, but now it lives on the internet in infamy, and people are going to go back and watch it. So I just felt like it was dumb. It was a stupid move. I feel like it was probably an ego-based move. It definitely wasn't well thought out, and they was ready. Right. The knives was sharp, and they had all the talking points ready for them. So, whatever.
No, they was on point with that, and I'm gonna say like, this is I don't know, man. Like I think this is continuing too long. Like I feel like they kind of
I'm over it.
I feel like, especially after tonight. It's like after tonight, I don't even know what else more they could do.
I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? It got dumb to me very quickly, and it's just like this endless cycle, in my opinion. And it's just like okay. But I can't tell a person how to respond. I just sit back and be like, man, I just wouldn't have done that. I would have been finished with it after I dropped my documentary, and it seemed like most of the community was still cool. I would have just left it at that, man. To me, being honest, but hey, I'm not in that position to tell either one of them what to do. They feel strongly about the situation enough to continue to talk about it, and he feels like, okay, let me go ahead and clear up what I got to clear up. And we just
I haven't looked at him or Ben's Like I haven't gone and researched anything. I have no interest.
I don't care.
Like I don't care about researching the personal lives and business. I personally don't care enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say I don't care about what happened, but I'm not a detective. I don't get paid to go and like I just don't.
Yeah.
I'm not doing none of that.
But so that, I mean, that is what it is. But this community is interesting, man, because people just really just want to see that type of conflict. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I look, whatever you put out there in the world is what you're gonna get back. So, you know, if you comfortable in that situation and comfortable when you in the spotlight and the target is on your back and you cool with that, then you put that out there. But the energy you put out in this thing is what you get back. Period. 367 in the live, 73 likes. Fellas, hit the likes, please. Please.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, again, like, it ain't really no personal shots at none of these niggas. It's just, like, I'm just having a conversation about the paperwork. I just feel like, you know, you kind of, with that situation, you kind of should say something or whatever the case might be. Not only for you, for your team. Like, the same situation we had, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't think about that.
Well, we was previously, you know what I mean, on a radio show, and shit happened.
Right.
The people ain't care that it was that one person that said it. They was like, yo, what's up with you? You know what I mean? Like, so it's the same thing. The people ain't gonna care that they ain't been. They you know, you with them. So what's up? Like, what's going on? Exactly. So I'm just saying, you want to clear your name for your team and all of that. Ain't nothing personal.
Yeah. So that is what it is. I mean, you know, like we said, we didn't make our like obviously we have a relationship with the staff and the fellas over there and everything like that, and that's not gonna change. It's just something that needs to be, in my opinion, that you want to get ahead of, because you just don't want that shit lingering. But hey, it is what it is, man. I be seeing the cringe a mile away, and I just avoid it, bro. I'm like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix, bro. I'm just dodging all the cringe, bro. They're like, yo, and y'all gotta stop sending me stuff too. By the way, y'all know what type of person I am. Y'all be inboxing me all types of, yo, did you see this? Yo, did you see this? Yo, I saw it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know how we do it up here, man. Now, okay. Okay, right. Let's pivot to Atlanta.
Yeah, how was y'all weekend, man?
Because I got a lot of things to say about this. First of all, Atlanta. This taxing thing that y'all doing.
It's crazy.
A grown man looked us in the face and told us it was $100 to park at a hookah spot. What?
Like, listen, they had the hood niggas doing the hood niggas become in Atlanta. The hood niggas become valet parkers or valet, instructors after 8 p.m. So niggas was taxing 150 to be in here. Boom, boom, boom. And everybody had money out there. You know what I mean? It was tax stimulus season.
So the stimmies landed. Yeah,
the stimmies definitely landed, and they wasn't. And it's already a scammer city. Let's be honest, but it's like the stimmies landed, everybody went outside, and they was taxing to death, bro. Like, for regular, and this, I'm saying this from a standpoint of a snobby type of person. Like, Polo, we party in New York, right? We party in New York and Jersey and all that too, right? And it's just like, okay, I know what taxing is. I also know when you tripping. Like, we drove away so fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all in LA, you know what? Okay, all right. It's $1,000 for a table. Okay, cool. But that's one of them spots, though. You feel what I'm saying? They charge you $1,000 for a hole in the wall, repurposed factory hookah spot that is violating like 10 fire codes, and they like, yo, park behind this dumpster for $100. I said,
what?
Y'all niggas is bargain. It wasn't no like random street vendor nigga park like, yo, just give me 20 and then I could.
Hell no.
No.
And I wouldn't even do that.
And if it was either it was either looking like a setup or somebody was lying, you know what I'm saying, or it was like full of people already. So it's like, yo, Atlanta is just one of them places, like, you know what I'm saying, like, but all right. So I had a good time, man. We got there on Friday. The Airbnb was fire. by the way. Like it was very dope.
Okay.
Yeah, it was super fire.
And like I'm not gonna front all these news stories we was reading. We definitely stayed where the white people was at in Atlanta. I'm gonna keep it real.
Why y'all scared of y'all people?
First of all, pose relax, bro. This 7 night in Central, like we not about to do that, y'all people. I'm not.
I heard y'all had a little mini mansion.
Yeah, it was.
I thought y'all was the niggas.
It was fire. It was fire. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm not trying to.
Wavy.
I'm not trying to get lined up on vacation. Y'all ain't about to have me staying with T.I. hood. Like I'm in Bankhead. Like no, it's not what we do, right? So, but it was cool.
Buckhead somewhere. Where was y'all at?
Nah, we was in this place called Virginia Highlands. Like it's a part of Atlanta that's near downtown. So we was probably
by Tyler Perry and them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like it was up the street from Tyler and them.
Nigga said interesting, but I just want to say, yeah, it was crazy. We was pretty deep in that shit too. I ain't gonna lie. We pulled up to that shit deep.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Polo, what kind of mask was that, man? You was looking tight fly up there, yo.
Oh yeah, that's my guy, Wavy, man. Wavy, the Velveeta, man. Had the Velveeta mask, and I left the shit in the rental too, by the way.
Oh, that's bugged out.
But it's alright.
Yeah,
I got more, man. It's alright. But yeah, that joint was wavy. I ain't gonna front. That bullpen whole room, that shit was motherfucking smoke fest. Like I felt like I smell like I walked to a hippie park.
I knew what time it was gonna be because as soon as we so let's get to that. As soon as we get there, first of all, shout out to Facts and PhD. Now, if y'all have never seen Facts and PhD looks like a college running back. You know the type of fitness that like you know what I'm saying. Like he looked like he could run for 150 right now, like LSU. Like he's bugged out. And then Facts is like 6'9". So you know what I'm saying. We get to the spot.
Niggas had security.
Gooned up. Like we used to, like Uncle Rock came up. It looked like a gang was coming up. Like we had the, you know what I'm saying, that type of rollout. So we get there. The line is long. They didn't start for a while and everything. So we just in the parking lot kicking it, like not in line and all that. Just kind of kicking it with everybody, talking to the, the supporters, like everybody that kind of knew us. Got a chance to chop it up Uncle Rod, question with Cody, just different people, right? Wing
knowledge what's up with that too. Nas, when you put my niggas' names,
right?
Yo,
don't Gladys Knight in the pit bus. Put all
my I ran down on him in the building too. Like I'm on the stand. Let me explain to you this, right? So
sure.
Don't do my niggas like that again.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah, I got mad too. I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm
when
like,
I seen that, I'm like, wait, Tone bro
in the Black Compass. What, my nigga? I said, yo, Knowledge, what's up, brother? Like, what's with this title, my nigga? You literally know my name. What's going on? He like, oh,
Knowledge. Damn. I was sitting there like,
Compass, man. If it's a full recap with 3 niggas, put it. Don't try to Tone in them. Like, it's not that. They lead the whole group. Don't do that. Shout out to Knowledge for that interview. That was dope, though.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah. So so we get in there. First of all, it definitely looked like a repurposed like factory, right?
Right.
Throw events at. They got the edibles there. They got the bud. They even had this. I never had this. They had like these lemonades with all types of THC in it. Now,
that was the chubby. That was the niggas who did the tournament or who did the you could win $1,000. The first battle. They the ones that sponsored the first battle.
Okay. So but now I drank one of these and I was on a cloud for most of the event. Like, and even if you don't smoke, like it was a type of event where it's like the contact is gonna get you. Like it was a cloud over that entire place. The first thing I noticed was 2 things: no ventilation. Really, right? And then also that there were no speakers in the back. And I said to myself, this is about to be a crazy event. And they had this like gate set up where I guess VIPs could like jump in there, you know what I mean? And like the little pit area, you know what I'm saying? So they had it like kind of sectioned off. But that was a pretty huge section. So you end up sort of being in the back. And you really could not hear. I mean, we got there when what's my man named 6'8" was battling Lil Reggie, and it was like, oh nah, this unless they're gonna turn the mics up or unless there's some speakers that we just can't see, this is about to be a tough time because we're not going to be able to hear anything. You know what I'm saying? And so we pile in. Now, as far as the battle itself, right? Because that set off the show. You guys didn't see that on pay-per-view, I don't think. But
which one?
The Reggie versus 6'8"? Did y'all see that?
Nah, we seen that. We seen that.
Okay, okay.
I didn't mean to say my fault. Reggie P ain't my fault.
Yeah,
we seen that though.
Yeah,
definitely seen that.
He to me, he smacked him around six.
Reggie did him bad.
Straight up, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't even. It was a different class of work. I mean, just one thing, like, the homie 6'8", like all these 100 like bars. And it's like, it's so formulaic, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't feel like he brought any of his own flavor with that. You feel me? Like, right. Whereas Reggie was kind of talking to him. He was involving the crowd. Oh, yeah, this was a crowd that wanted to see performance, straight up. And that's where I started to feel stupid because a lot of my recaps was based on this inside brain that I was using, forgetting that battle rap fans in the crowd want to be entertained. They not only do they want to be entertained, they want to feel like they're included in what you're doing, and it's just not gonna work otherwise. I saw that from the jump. So we get there, battlers start to pile in, Polo, right? Like we see everybody, right? Like Suge, Jazz, Swamp, Holmesy, just everybody was out there. It was definitely it was one of them ones where it's like, damn, I'm seeing. If you were a fan in that building, you got to see all of your favorite rappers, man. Straight up, Rock, Geechee. I think the only person that noticeably wasn't there was like Surf. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he was probably the one guy where it's like, okay, Surf there? Like, nah, he wasn't there. But everybody else was pretty much in the building. Like it was that type of thing, and it was social as hell. It was socializing, Polo, right? Like. Brothers was talking about anything.
Yo, we was getting a lot of love in the building, man. Salute to everybody. People. It's crazy how people just recognize you like that. But that shit was fire.
Yeah, that was that was dope, man. That was dope. That and I guess I do want to say that as a quick note, right? Like this whole I do feel like if you are a person in this community and you've been in this community for a while, you should make an effort to go to battles. You should, because that experience I think is dope. Getting the flowers from the fans is always cool too. You know what I'm saying? And just letting them see you, because a lot of the people that's in the comments, or a lot of people that's just, they listen to you every now and again, you don't always get to really interact one-on-one. So I met a few guys who was like, oh, I'm so-and-so from the chat. I'm like, I remember you, man. Why you be talking so much shit? Oh, I just be messing around, Tone. You know how that go. Like, it's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? So, Polo, what'd you think about the people, the interactions and all that before all that started?
The interaction was cool. I ain't gonna front, man. I just want to take this moment to just bow our heads and just give a quick prayer to all the pen battlers, because y'all done.
Good
y'all
God.
Finished. It's over.
Good
I'm letting y'all know that right now. Niggas was talking about Snowfall season finale on niggas. Mid-round, mid-haymaker. Niggas was talking about Franklin.
Mid-haymaker. Like
mid-haymakers. Niggas was talking about Franklin and them.
And this is, but see, this is why this is to go back to my other point about, like, people be kind of faking this whole, like, oh, I'm a street. Like, y'all was talking about the Mandalorian. Like, I done ran in all types of comments. Like, people was the Snyder Cut? What? Boy, I had 4 conversations about the Snyder Cut. I ain't gonna hold you.
Niggas can't watch the Snyder Cut?
The Snyder Cut is crazy, though. If DC would have put that out instead of that bullshit.
Nah, I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna keep it all the way at Thou Wizzy. That Justice League better than Avengers. Like,
that Snyder Cut is one of them.
That shit better than Avengers. I'm being honest. That Avengers shit was too cute, and Thanos was scared to kill niggas. Them niggas was stabbing niggas.
Batman in there cussing like.
That niggas is going crazy. That nigga, yo, and Ben Affleck, nigga might be the best Batman.
He one of them guys. Nah, let's not do
that.
Let's relax.
He might be the best Batman.
He's not over Christian Bale.
He might be the best Batman.
He's not over Michael Keaton.
He might be.
We gotta stop.
He's like the cerebral, not animated Batman. Like, he mastered that.
No.
I'm telling you. Okay,
I'm not going.
Okay. Watch.
Not better than Keaton or Christian Bale. I'm not doing that. But even though Christian Bale had that lisp, Like we gonna let that.
Christian Bale did not even sound like Batman. That shit was getting me hot.
That did get me mad too. I ain't gonna.
He sound like American Psycho with a mask. Like he didn't sound like Batman. The nigga literally.
But that list, that where's Harvey? Like what? I don't.
That's because he had the voice change.
Nah, he got that list.
Nastiest list the whole time, my nigga. They like what is going on? Yeah, I didn't understand that
he's
one at all.
He's disgusting for that. So anyway, so we get to the battle. Everything is cool. Now the set off matchup was PC versus Clone, and I made a bet with the guy in the building, right? Like he tweeted us about it and everything, and he was like, "Yo, I got PC to win," and I was like, "Well, that's some BS because clearly you haven't been watching what Clone has been doing." I'm like, PC's gonna be the same.
Breaking up for niggas or just me?
Nah, he breaking up for niggas.
Is he breaking up?
You breaking up?
Am I breaking up right now? Am I good now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now I was saying I made a bet with somebody about PC losing a battle, and then I made another bet that he would have a cologne bar like immediately in the first round. And I'll be damned if he did.
It sound like you going through
Mike down
right
come
now.
back, my nigga.
Oh, I'm robotic?
Back,
okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm coming back. All right.
Nah.
Am I better now?
That crowd was
fake follow the maybe it's my shit.
Oh nah, it's they said we're all robotic. Somebody put in how about the YouTube?
What?
YouTube. Let us know how we sound.
Nah, this must be a Discord problem.
Oh nah, they said it's just me. I don't buy that. I'm sorry.
They haven't got to the part yet where they're all fucking up.
All right.
Nah, let me stop fucking around.
Yeah, like, why are you doing that?
My bad, bro. My fault. My bad. We sound normal. What are y'all talking about?
We are getting DDoSed. Like I don't.
DDoSing us?
Yeah, we're getting DDoSed. But yeah, the chat saying
what is DDoS? What is that? I don't speak that.
It's an attack on your what's your modem or something, your server, where they just keep bombarding it with requests and it overheats everything and kind of blows it up. Like it's a
wow. You said that really fast.
Yeah. I mean that's all
cool.
it is.
Like
you send a lot of requests to somebody basically, and it just messes up their whole modem. Like you got to buy a new modem, all that, whatever. Doesn't matter. What I was saying before, PC Clone, that was like the first pay-per-view sort of matchup, right? And to me, it was very apparent that PC is exactly the same person as he was before he left. It's like he put his style.
Gotta stand for it, yeah.
In a time capsule, and he just said like, okay, I'm gonna just rap these punches. And the messed up thing about it is, man, is like with PC style, it's like, bro, like not only there's some 10-4s in there for sure, but even if it's not a 10-4, it sounds so similar to something that people have heard that is just like, nah, bro. Like I feel like I heard that before. To me, it was nothing really new about that style. The random punchline style doesn't work. You gotta attack your opponent, and it's very like, again, like it's very formulaic. Like it's the same cadence every time, going into the punches and everything like that. I think he thought, and the people on stage thought, that he was gonna get more reaction than that. I don't know how it looked on the pay-per-view, but they was like, oh, and the crowd was like, all right, like
nah, pay-per-view, that nigga was ass, man. It's like, I don't know if it's the caffeine shit, but my spider senses went up his battle rap shit. Now niggas is really ass. Like now I can really hear what niggas.
Yeah, pose.
Yeah, that's the side effect of the pandemic era.
You officially a ball guy. Welcome.
Like a nigga really gotta say something crazy. Like I don't know what it is now. Like I swear I watch every battle with a straight face, looking straight. Like, is it me or is this shit just not? Like I don't know.
Nah, it's not.
I told all y'all niggas that was gonna happen. I literally said that. I said COVID reset everybody's mind to focus on the bars and actually break down lyrics faster. So now when you there in person, the shit is it ain't gonna hit the same.
That shit was not.
And the crowd ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm letting you know right now. I was in the audience listening to these niggas. These niggas was literally, yo, who we fucking tonight? Like them niggas is on that when niggas is rapping their best bars. They think about where the women at. So
if you wasn't entertaining, like that was not a like. I don't know if that's really just an Atlanta thing, but really the crowd there, I think was like on the social tip because it's like, all right, things are open now. Let's just go out there. So it probably wasn't the hardcore audience, but I felt like, you know, the crowd kind of was like I don't care punchline after punchline. It just doesn't. That style just doesn't resonate anymore. Clone to me.
Man, I feel like it wasn't no style resonating with them until the last battle.
Word? That's how it
looked. The last battle was
on camera.
John H the best battle of the night.
On the pay-per-view.
Damn, niggas skip.
I'm tripping on the pay-per-view. It seemed like every battle until the last one was just like it wasn't coming out good at all.
At all, like
that shit looked all like them shits look bad live on the pay-per-view, bro. Until the last one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come quick on pay-per-view. This was it was not a good event.
Bro. It wasn't good.
It was bad, bro.
I had the perception that it wasn't gonna be.
I was gonna pull my card jug and say my shit was. I was gonna get my bread. I was until the last battle, bro.
It's your homie, man.
Yo, come on, B. Like, but no, Clone. I gotta give Clone props. I thought that Clone's style is meant for.
The crowd was booing niggas left and right. They wasn't even listening to niggas rap. Yo,
I hate to say a person deserves to get booed, but man, some of that shit PC was saying in that first. I mean, I don't blame the crowd for just being like, "What?" Now he turned up in the second round. And some people actually got him winning that round off of like he had a little stanza in there where he was just kind of cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like he was working, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, nah, the crowd, you know, gave it up for him, but I feel like performance kind of trumped what he was going for. To me, Clone favorable. Okay, how do I say this without being a jerk? There's a lot of Briz influence in Clone's style. We'll say that. Like I don't know if that's intentional or just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? This is the format that I'm, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I get it's a very, like when he did it's a Black Friday sale. UPC, like got the code on the thing. No, UPC. Like shit like that's the way he was kind of doing that. I felt like that was a little Briz-esque. But it works, man. It was connecting with the crowd. He had good energy, solid rounds. I think you probably can make a case for 3-0. But you know, I'm not mad at a 2-1 at all in that battle. How did y'all see that battle? What did y'all think about Clone? Let's talk about Clone for a little bit.
My Clone was. Am I choppy, y'all, in the Discord?
Yes.
I'll even say so.
You a little choppy, bro.
A little bit.
Yeah, I think it's the Discord. Clone, he's 30 to PC. PC.
You mic down.
They said that we all kind of sound like.
Exit and come back, folks. But Clone was like, his material just wasn't hitting for me. Like I'm like to the point where like I don't let like fans can't really like sway my opinion whether they're cheering or not.
Mm-hmm.
His material just wasn't it for me. His material just wasn't it.
Yeah. Okay, I feel you, and I liked him though. I thought he was good. I thought he lived up to what he said in the face-off in terms of them not being the same. And you probably should have caught me earlier. Yeah, PC, you probably should have caught that boy earlier because.
No, my bad. I meant PC. My bad.
Yeah.
That's my fault. Clone was fire. PC shit just wasn't.
Yo, do I still sound choppy?
Yes. Everyone sounds choppy.
It's a Discord issue, man.
Yes.
Okay.
How do we want to? Do we want to all leave and come back again, or
did that?
Pose, did you good? Pose.
Yeah, let me leave because my shit still ass.
It's getting there. It's good. Am I whack?
Nah, you good.
All right, cool.
Am I straight?
Nope.
No.
Nah, not to me. While we get that together, let me call a few super chats. Augie199 says Ace called him out, but media was quiet. The John situation, I don't think people were quiet about that.
I don't think nobody was quiet about that.
No. Sparta's Darkness, $10 says facts.
What about now, Tom?
Yes, you're better. Sparta's Darkness for $10 says facts pose had to write a comment and put their names in it. D will. Sid Leonard says for $5, I'm the dude with the Bulls jersey. Shout out to Sid Leonard for being out there. Part of my back podcast, $2 says relax on the movie takes. Yo, Sebastian, you've been fully like we know like now we know you. You was just
don't really know music, man. Stop it.
Yeah, like you was just a YouTube troll. I hate everything that they talk about type of guy. But now we know you, brother. We know you now.
He was with y'all at the event?
No. Nah, he wasn't there.
Nah, he did a versus battle and he was supposed to be like this hip hop historian and he got his ass whipped.
Oh yeah, nah, he got destroyed. He was like, y'all don't like he was playing Z side Wu-Tang against Outkast.
Nah, man.
And with these Wu-Tang got dumb titles like y'all don't like Elite Assassins? How y'all don't like that song? Like what? All right, so they said that I sound like a Gundam. Damn. Okay, my bad. The YouTube says that I'm clear. All right, so let's. But all right, so that was the first battle. Okay, cool. Now, Polo, you want to tell them about the balcony setup because that was dope.
So you know what I mean. You dig what I'm saying? I'm a bar guy. I noticed the balcony situation already was lit. So you know what I mean. Oh, salute to Snake Eyes also, man. Came in, got the VIP wristband. My guy Snake Eyes, you know what I mean? That's my dude. Salute. We went on top of we went to the balcony. On top of the balcony. I think the balcony was dope. It was hot as shit in that motherfucker. That was crazy. That was a real hottest event. Like that was crazy. And it was gray as hell too, because it was smoke everywhere.
Right.
But the PC clone, I had clone 30. I think PC again, was watching a lot of the COVID battles because a lot of his material was just aimed directly at Clone, but he wasn't really engaging the crowd and involving people. So I got Clone 30 on that one. Clone is like a Briz archetype. So I definitely got Clone on that one.
Yeah.
For sure, 30. That was clear.
Now the next...
another thing, they rap for like... Clone had like 20-minute rounds every round. Like, I didn't... That was crazy.
Yeah.
He was tweaking with that shit.
Yeah, his rounds are forever, and it's just like, bro, sometimes less is more. Again, he had a little bit of a moment in that second round where I thought he was taking off. But, other than that, you know what I'm saying, I think Clone got that pretty handily. Now, the next battle was Riggs versus Flacco L. And this is where what Polo said definitely came into play. To me, Flacco wasn't that bad. He wasn't that bad. I went to the rewatch. I don't think he was that bad. My thing is, when you got sound issues where the back really can't hear like that, and he's a lyrical dude, like he's very technical with his work. The only drawback to his style, in my opinion, is that he doesn't connect with the crowd at all. And I like Flacco, but damn, you gotta at least look at him sometimes. Then you got Riggs over there, he dancing on him like just using the stage, like, you know what I'm saying? I think at one point Flacco put like a thumbs down and Riggs just like did the robot and then like took the thumbs down. It was like a moment. The crowd went crazy. Like it was just like he's killing them with performance across the court. I knew from first round what type of situation it was gonna be. I'm like, damn, they not showing son any love, bro. And he's he's a bullpen guy, man. Like he's a bullpen dude. You know what I'm saying? So that to me was definitely one of those like, man, like they really not going for nothing outside of, performance. You got to be able to deliver that. Now, Riggs rounds was fire to me. Riggs totally fooled me.
Riggs was cooking him bad.
Yeah.
His material was really good. I feel like Riggs' delivery was way better too.
Mm-hmm.
He has good delivery. That's why Tone. This is what I always be saying, bro. I take a nigga with good cadence and delivery over just flat out pure writing ability any day, bro.
When the world is over, yeah, because at the end of the day, man, there's people, and it affects you, right? It affects the battle. I know there's some people that's like, yo, just wrap your rounds, bro, just get through it. And it's easier said than done. When you look out there and there's people having conversations or half the crowd got their arms folded, waiting for something, to sort of latch on to, it becomes tough, man. It becomes like a war of attrition. It's like, man, damn, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? What can I say next? Because I know the MCs that I've talked to, when they having a bad night where the crowd is just not connecting with them. And yes, crowds matter. They say, oh, why are you worried about the crowds? It shouldn't matter. It does matter. I'm sorry. You know why it matters? Because it affects the MCs. Flacco was very frustrated by, I feel like I just penned the best work since Illmatic, and they not even paying attention to what I'm doing, let alone the fact that he got booed, which I thought was a little bit crazy. I didn't think he was whack. I just feel like he was getting booed because they wasn't getting the performance out of him. His performance sliders was extra low. Lyrical sliders way up. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all end up giving Flock a round in this? To be honest here.
Nope, I didn't.
Nah, hell no. I just thought Riggs is just a different level, man. He just showed levels.
Yeah.
And that's all it really came down to, man. I had it at 30.
Yeah.
I partly there was part of the battle where I felt like Flacco was damn near reading his raps off a piece of paper.
That's where I'm like, that's a brother that's just trying to get through the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like once I feel like once he saw what the crowd was gonna go for, you know what I'm saying? He talked about in the face off, like, what you gonna dance on me, bro? Like, if that's how y'all judging battles, then this is just what it's gonna be. And yes, it was that type of night.
Well, that's what it's gonna be for you. That's what it's gonna be for you.
That's what we, that's what the crowd kind of came to see. Everybody's been locked in the house for a year. When they come out, they're gonna want to see performance. They want to see you up the performance, and even if that's at the sacrifice of bars, because I don't think Riggs was super lyrical or Clone was super lyrical. It's just the way that they was delivering it was effective. I think Riggs outclassed him. I like Riggs' message in the third about the league, about John, about getting his respect on Bullpen. And, as far as momentum goes, right, like people got him losing the JC battle. I think it was a great showing as well. I think he won against Drugs. You can make a case that he won against A-Ward as well. I thought I gave it to Ward, but I thought that Riggs was very good in that battle as well. But this continues the type of run that, can lead to an even bigger situation. So I think Riggs is in a very, very good place right now. And I think with Flock, it was a case of, this dude he has good momentum on his side. Let me utilize the opportunity to advance my name and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't happen tonight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta at least engage a little bit with the crowd, right? And there's people, these pure MCs. We'll get to Cassidy and the Hitman in a minute, but there's a lot of pure MCs that's like, yo, I just got bars. Like, I'm just gonna go up there and rap. And even like, what I'm saying, I made this point before in the Hip Hop Is Real thing, but like Kane was a performer. Like Run DMC, they performers. Like Juice Crew, they performed. Like Cube, he gonna perform. They gonna give you a show. That's a part of being an MC. I don't know how it got to a point where it's just like what you write down is it. No, it's how you say it, how you deliver it, the aesthetic. Right. Are you confident in your work? Like when the crowd is up against you, what did all the greats do when the crowd wasn't showing them no love? They kept rapping. They gonna sell it to you, and it's just like, and you get that moment where somebody in the crowd like, you know what? I see he up there, he working. You know what I'm saying? So the crowd is gonna like, all right, he's confident in his work. He don't care about what we think, and he's up there just delivering. Once you show that you discourage, it's just not gonna work.
Gonna fuck you up. My shit still fucked up.
Nah, you good.
Nah, you good now.
You good.
Nah, you good, cuz.
Some people do. Some people got Riggs losing. I see Cujo in here. Cujo.
Nah, that nigga.
Man, Cujo just got to be the opposite guy. That's just it. If you say the sky blue, he gonna say it's fucking light blue. I think that was pretty clear, man.
Yeah.
I think that one was pretty clear.
Yeah. Now at this point in the, you know what? All right, let's get to this in the building take, right? Hosting in between battles.
Oh my God, that nigga was terrible.
Wait, hold on. Y'all saw that on the pay-per-view too?
Yes.
Oh my God. I knew he was gonna be trash when he said, "When I say bullpen, y'all say battle." I said, "No, that's not the one." Right?
Hey, Posey. Hey, Tone, I know y'all was in the building and shit. Yo, bullpen. Posey, I know you feel the same way, bro. Bullpen. Please never have the battles on repeat once it's over again. Like, bro.
Oh yeah.
Wait, they repeated it?
Yeah. Yeah, they would play the whole battle again.
Yeah, during when they was getting the next battle prep, they was like replaying the battle that just happened.
That's some shit. Alvo just started with KOT.
Did he do that on Riot?
Yeah, he was doing that with he do that now. He played the whole battle again.
That's terrible. Now Avo was doing this joint I thought was cool in the Riot where he was just showing like the haymakers, the moments.
Yeah,
like,
it's mostly highlights, but it was no highlights, so it was making it seem like niggas was playing the whole.
It seemed like it was ass because there was no real highlights though.
Oh, probably a better idea is to load up a best of the next two guys and just like, yo, this is the best stuff they spit. So if you watching at home, you're like, oh, he one of them dudes.
I don't know if you can get that footage.
Yeah, you gotta get that clearance, bro.
Yeah, I feel like the league just asked for it. I don't know, or even take their performances on, because a lot of those guys, that wasn't their first time on Bullpen. So take other prior work that they did on Bullpen, package that into a best of. It don't even gotta be a 30-minute type of thing. It could just be, you know what I'm saying, maybe 5 to 10 of just like, okay, this is the best work that they've done on the league thus far. And, you know, for the people at home watching, it's just a better watching experience, I think, right? So it's like, all right, I'm warmed up now. I see what this person's style is like, you know what I'm saying? I just, and by the way, I just want to drop this little story, man. Back when, what was it called? Black Bear in the City was open, right? And I think this is where they held like the Born Legacy where Twerk had his breakout performance against Dougie. That was that same room. That was a good venue. But I remember them trying to get the sound together and everything together, because this is back in the day, you know, mom and pop type of thing where the stream wasn't always great, the audio wasn't always great, so they were trying to work on some things. Queen Slip got up there for about an hour and a half and did stand up. He did he was talking to the audience. He had, you know, people up there to do little battles. He was getting girls on stage. You know, he was doing whatever he could to make sure that the crowd was engaged. And it was funny. The crowd was warmed up. And by the time that everything was set, we was all good. You know what I'm saying? That's not an easy job to do. So it's 100 black comedians in Atlanta right now. We couldn't break the budget to pay one of them cats $500 to come up there and just host.
It might have been a nigga cousin. It might have been John cousin. Listen, I got you, bro. Like, you never know.
But that's not the debut bag. We don't debut on a card like that.
Nigga had to cut costs. I just get the homie. Like, you know them bags? That's type of nigga like that. I just get the homie to do it. Like,
so you got 100. You also got 50 to 100 media people in there too that could, you know, in between that, you know, talk about the battles, engage with the crowd and stuff like that. People that's kind of used to speaking and stuff. I mean, I feel like even that would have been a better situation. But this dude was horrendous, bro. The jokes wasn't hitting.
You know, battle rap. Like, we never seen you. If we never seen you, like, we don't want you or heard you. We don't really too much. Like, it's our first time back. Like, we don't have time for that, man.
It's like, yo, who is he? That was the vibe in there. Like, who is this guy? So that would, I feel like that kind of took away, and it sort of made the other issues a little bit more apparent. I think in between that battle too, they was trying to fix the sound issues. There was a little bit of static coming from the speaker and all that. So they was trying to fix that, but it was no way to make that sound really carry. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, yo, can you hear me? And I stood in the back just to see, and people were like, no. And it's like, all right, I'm about to rap now.
I did not miss that. Like, mic issues. Yo, I didn't miss that. That shit was getting me mad. Like, all the mic, like, I'm spoiled on this caffeine shit. I can hear these niggas rounds in 20 minutes, and we move on to the next. All this, yo, Yo, y'all hear? Like, I wasn't ready for that, man.
One mic.
He said I wasn't ready for that.
If you got mic'd up with one mic, it was a little bit louder than the other one. It was like noticeably louder than the other one.
John and Ace passing mics back and forth. Paul.
They pass it.
Right. Oh yeah, that's a.
But that's when I knew that was like. That's when I knew my nigga John. That's when I knew Ace and John was doing the WWE work, because when I seen them niggas passing the mic, I said, "Oh yeah, it's not. It ain't up.
It ain't that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Low key, the host is the reason I knew it wasn't up. Like once I seen him,
right,
I'm like, this shit, like these niggas ain't.
Yeah, and
Let's get
so
to the next battle though.
So the next battle was Snake Eyes and Bad News, and
all right, bro.
yeah,
I'm gonna be honest.
We were on
bro.
stage for that too. Polo's coat was fire, by the way. But go ahead.
So
Polo's coat was dope. That's
Snake
what
Eyes Bad News. I'm gonna be dead real. I personally, I don't think this was the best Snake Eyes I've seen.
At all.
But I felt like his first round was dope. I fucked with his first round. He was getting zero reaction.
Nothing. He
like
wasn't
zero.
getting anything. And part of that, and with both of them, part of that was the sound is not. It doesn't care. With those type of rappers, you need people to hear what you're saying, right? And Snake Eyes, I try to break down his style. He's heavy on the setup bars, right? Going into whatever the eventual point is of what he's trying to deliver, right? Like before he gets to the punch or whatever, he'll do like 3 to 4 setup bars. And if you miss that, you're not going to be able to really get or understand the punch. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was a little bit of that. But I have seen him come out stronger in his first rounds, though. I actually thought for him, you know, for what he usually does, he's usually a lot stronger. And, you know, going up against somebody like Bad News, it's a good idea to be, yo, Atlanta, what's up? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, play to the crowd a little bit.
With these niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's the hometown kid. You know, everybody's come up there to root for him. You know, it's his house, right? So it's like it's the equivalent of, you know, you take off your shoes and somebody, you know, all right, cool. Yo, I'm here. Yeah. Snake out Harlem. Shout out to Atlanta. Whatever the case might have been. But it wasn't any of that. And it was a lot of vitriol. And I noticed this, too, about the actual crowd, is that they weren't in on a lot of the subplots and a lot of the stuff. I don't know if the Dot Mob thing really resonated with them at all.
I think Snake had a little too much of that stuff in there. Like,
I feel like he should have just kept that in the first round. His first round, bro, when he did the whole we the niggas that supported you when you got shot and all that shit. You could have came to Harlem and got money out of it. I feel like his first round was dope. I feel like he got discouraged and it started to get to him when they wasn't reacting to none of it.
Yeah, it definitely started to get to him.
Was good.
But I don't think he's ever experienced like that. You know what I'm saying? Like MCs go through that at some point in their career where just the people just not rocking with you. But I don't think he's ever actually experienced that in his career where it's like he's getting nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was not a good battle, my nigga. That was I was real disappointed with them. Like I can't believe this shit. I don't know. I think Snake stayed in I don't want to say rambling, but Bad News was saying some shit that didn't make sense too. It was like one nigga Snake was rambling, and then Bad News was saying some terrible lines, like. Man. But he was have shit in there that's powerful. Like, okay, that's cool, cool enough to get reaction.
The illest joint that he said was that, you know, like with tapping on the glass, like the glass eye thing. That was fire. That was dope. Like that was one.
I feel like Bad News first round was. I feel like both of their first rounds I could live with. Like both their first was okay. But yo, Bad News had some horrible shit. Like Snake Eyes second and third wasn't strong to me at all. But I feel like Bad News had a lot of horrible shit that them niggas reacted to, bro.
Yeah, but they could hear him a little bit better than Snake too. That was also.
The nigga said I run him over in a Honda. I drive accordingly. What? Come on, bro.
That nigga
in the crowd.
That nigga Bad News had some bars that was trash.
Yeah, that was tough. Like I was like, what are we doing? And then in the second, like we get to the whole Cobra Snake scheme. Like how many?
Come on, bro. Cobra.
I'm
Snake
cold, bro. Like I said,
why is everybody rapping about cobras?
Cobras and snakes and venom and.
Tone, my whole thing with that is like, bro, we ended that in 2015, bro.
That's what I thought.
Like,
I mean, But you know what? Really, the snake flips all kind of come. Remember when Daylight battled Mike P and he did the snake scheme? Like, I'm cold, bruh. Like, and the kind of nigga I am. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? He had a bunch of different type of snake. You know what I mean? And people kind of use that and repurpose it for Snake Eyes, in my opinion. But I'm not gonna take anything away from News. I thought he to me he got the first 2 rounds. He did what he was supposed to do, man. I can't take nothing away from News. I like his second round a lot more than his first round too. I thought he turned up. He had a little bit more energy. Definitely, the confidence of having a hometown crowd definitely helps. Both of them at one point, the crowd was literally talking over both of them. As more people started to fill in, them edibles started to hit. I was like, oh nah, yeah, this is, I see what's happening right now. Like, and they was doing that the News, and even on our side, we was trying to quiet the crowd down. Cola, me and Polo, we like, yo, quiet down. And Snake wasn't even rapping. We like, yo, y'all just disrespecting the whole situation. Like,
it was kind of like them niggas wasn't even there for the battle. They was just trying to be out the house.
I'm sitting there like, wow, like y'all just straight up violating. Like, that was some Philly. Like, only time I ever seen that was like Philly. Like, Philly would talk through your shit if they don't like it, whatever. But and they could hear everything.
You know who it was, man. You know who started that bull, man? One nigga, Fat Boy, New Jersey Twerk.
Yeah.
Then he tried to do an interview with my nigga like they was friends. Nah, Twerk, we not.
Twerk started the booing.
They talk about boo.
Yeah, he started the booing. Yeah.
You can't be, as a battler, you cannot do that. That's fucked up, my nigga.
I think there should be a little bit of a code with battlers. Like, damn.
Because boos are contagious. Like, Twerk knew that, man. Twerk, don't do that, man.
Yeah. So, Snake Eyes story was dope. It was crazy because, like, once he held the mic.
Actually, the Hollow Lux animation.
Was good.
The Hollow the Dom versus Lux.
Strong to me. His third was good.
Yeah, I was like, okay, he's in his bag now, but now the crowd can actually really hear him clearly.
His third was it was a better round than the first two to me.
Yeah, absolutely. The Rock. First of all, everyone and their mom knew that Tay Rock was going to jump in at some point, right? But I thought, see, the just merely jumping in, it's like, okay, like, nigga, we already seen you at the event for the last 4 hours. What are we talking about? But he jumps in, crowd erupts, and I'm thinking he's about to give Snake Eyes at least, 8 bars of just Tay Rock work. Then that would have been different. He just came out and just finished the line that Bad News said, and it wasn't that crazy. It's just his mere presence.
What'd he say?
Like, what's gonna happen to you when I get you? Like, something like that. It was like, what do you think's gonna happen if I get you? I said, well, okay. And then he just left. Because
I don't feel like News threw the alley-oop right at the rim, and like he ain't throw it right. The nigga said, like, it came off weird. Like, it was fire. It was powerful. It was like a big moment of the event, but it wasn't like the real Tay Rock jump in.
Right. But if Rock would have just, would have hit him with a couple of bars and been like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? But he just can't. He came in, he did that, and he dipped. You know what I'm saying? But it was that to me was tough. But that was definitely a part of the night where I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely a social event. Like, this is definitely in that bag and all that too. To me, it actually would have been, like, I think Snake Eyes lost, right? But I think in a situation where the home crowd is just like, cheering for Bad News, and they going crazy for everything he says, then that's a different story. The crowd talked over both of them. They both had to stop multiple times to like, yo, can y'all quiet down? I'm like, yo, he from here. Now I got my mask on, so they can't see me, but I'm mad as hell. I'm like, this is his place. Why y'all doing this to him? Like, y'all taking away from him in terms of his win. You know what I'm saying? In terms of his momentum. Y'all came here to see him, right? Like, he's one of the guys. So I felt like that was unfortunate. But like I said, I got it. I got a Snake Eyes 2-1. I
got Bad News.
Well, no, Bad News 2-1. I thought that he got the first 2 rounds. The second round was his best round, in my opinion. Good energy, great delivery as well. You know what I'm saying? News did his thing. Snake Eyes, this is one on the chin, bro, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But he knows that, and he'll bounce back.
Yeah. You know,
typically does.
He'll get his shit together, man.
Yeah. I'm not worried about that.
He did a great job at the face off.
Mm-hmm. Excellent job as always.
You know, my nigga's a good face off guy. OSU like mass. He killed the face off
with the newspaper. Like that was one of those. So yeah, I mean, it's other situations lined up for both of them. You know what I mean? Just utilize the opportunity now that the crowd is back. This is the metric I feel like guys like Snake Eyes and Bad News can actually really take advantage of, because they're not pen guys. Like, they're not gonna go crazy lyrically on you. But the battles where both of them have shined has been in front of a crowd, because they can feed off of that energy, and they can, you know what I'm saying, they can deliver very well, better than some of the guys that do all the pen work, right? So this is an opportunity, man. This year is that. All right, let's get to the next thing, and this is the main event of the night. And before we get into anything, this was a great battle. I'm not gonna curse. I'm not in this cursing form, but this is one of them ones, bro. In my opinion, I don't know what it looked like in front of like to the pay-per-view, but the energy was correct. The stage was crowded, but not like too crowded where they couldn't move around. Ace, when Ace started putting on them caps, bro, like,
I'm a nigga that's like, okay, how long is it gonna, like, I wanted to see how much stack, like, okay, how many, like, that was my thing. To like, okay, when is it gonna be he getting uncomfortable with this? But my nigga took it off at the right time. But I want to say this about the battle before we get to it, though. Salute these brothers, though, for doing this shit, man. The Ace really promoted this shit heavily. He was on every single platform. He did a WWE work. I really thought it was going to go left. He did his thing, man, promoting this battle.
Absolutely.
And they got through it. Like, I know these niggas know Aces from a certain background. Whatever happened in the street happened, but they got through the battle. So I'm proud of both of these brothers, man, for getting through the battle, man.
Absolutely. And
for the promotion. This not even a URL battle. These niggas brought all these people to Atlanta. Like, and this Ace is a newcomer. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they brought all these people to Atlanta, John, you know what I'm saying, showing he a businessman. This was dope, man, in terms of that. Before we even get to the battle part, I got to salute them brothers for that, man.
Yeah, because this shit could have went far left.
Right.
This is in the early running, and this is something that we got to start keeping track of, right? And I'm going to go back and do some research, I'm going to drink a Red Bull, and I'm going to go back through the years. This is early running for feud of the year, in my opinion. Because the way that the battle delivered and the promo work was A1.
I'm gonna tell you why it's not feud of the year.
It might really be, though.
It started. I feel like it was feud of the year.
Yeah.
This one was a feud of the year on some WWE shit.
Yeah.
I'm glad they got through it, by the way. And the promo was crazy.
Yeah.
They should have cut the cameras off before the hug for the fans.
Yeah.
Because once they hugged, I'm like, oh, they word. This is a work.
Yeah.
Once they did the hug, I'm like, this will work. But nah, I'm glad them brothers got through it. It is currently it's the number one feud.
It definitely.
I think currently it's the number one.
What has been? Well, okay. So what else has been this year? We're only in March, right? Like we're only in March. But do y'all envision?
It's fake. Not many that many.
Cassidy and Hitman is.
Cassidy Hitman
is the best feud right now.
We gotta. But hold on. And here's a bet. Here's a bet that I'm willing to take in the chat. If somebody's willing to take that bet, let's do it. All right. Between the YouTube and the Discord, whoever responds first. 407 and alive. All right. I'm taking this bet. I bet you John versus Hitman is not better than Ace versus John.
Cassidy versus Hitman.
Cassidy versus Hitman will not be better.
I mean, well, if the microphones and all that shit is better, it's going to be better off.
I don't care. Microphones or not. Cassidy versus Hitman will not be better than Ace versus John. It won't be.
About that one.
Nah, I'm not going to argue that because I'm not going to argue that.
I mean, the Ace of John was fire, but Hitman, almost all of Hitman recent battles have been really good.
Yeah, but y'all the same niggas, y'all be trashing Cassidy saying how wack he is, so.
He's not.
Yeah, I forgot. Cassidy is terrible, so.
It's going to be, I'm gonna say.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. He's whipping your man in the face off.
Oh God.
He's destroying him.
We'll get to this after this, but
we definitely.
But I'm just saying. I think Hitman is gonna. I think Hitman is gonna like fuck Cassidy up.
Annihilate him.
I got an interesting take.
There's gonna be people there. There's going to be people there.
I got an interesting take about that Ben Nagel.
But anyway, so that's the bet. I thought I saw Slim Ace in the YouTube willing to take that bet, and I'll wager $50 on that. So Ace, what was his name? Slim Ace. Let's do it. $50. You was the first person to raise your hand. But anyway, John versus Ace breakdown real quick. First round was posed. Correct me if I'm wrong. First round was the both of their sides of the story, and Ace was more effective. What's up?
I got Ace. I got Ace winning that round. They tried to boo Ace. He got it back. John first. Niggas is punching about this part, but the bringing it back 16 bars, it threw me off.
16? No. That was a whole 32.
Like 24
that threw me
bars,
off a lot, man.
Yeah, bro. On Twitter, I was being nice just now. On Twitter, I said he went back 32 bars, but I'm like, you can't win around doing that, bro. Like,
John know the way he tried to punch out of her in the interviews was, I just want the niggas to hear me. Like John, you know damn well a nigga never done that. Right. Like go back.
All right, Pose.
That kind of threw me off.
Allow me and Polo to capture the in-crowd confusion, and shout out to Cola as well. You know what I'm saying, Midwest brother. He was out there. It was his year anniversary. So if you see Cola in these Twitter or YouTube streets, congratulate him on a Tyreek Evans type year for his rookie year. I've never seen this. So, but I just want
my nigga Cola.
Yeah, like year? 3 contracts in 1 year. We just don't. That just doesn't happen. Okay.
Well, he got another deal.
Like, he was with Bars and Brunch. He was, he's doing the hosting with Math, and then he's here.
Oh yeah, he's gang. Well, we don't count, man. He gang.
Oh well, but I'm just saying we didn't have to. He's one of them guys. Right. Shout out to Cola. All right. So, but the in the building perspective was this. We were confused. Like it was there was emotional stages. Now at events, I'll be honest, I am a little quiet because I like to look at everyone's reaction around me because it's funny to me. Now there was a young lady next to me. She was about my height, and now she's she was thick, right? She's cool. She was cool,
okay.
But I want to give you the description of the type of person that we're talking about now. Before the battle, she's there. She's with her friends, laughing, joking. Like, they talking about some whole other girl, whatever type bag they in, right? Okay. This is the person that's here for this event, but I didn't get the sense that she really knew. You know what I mean? She knew the main event or whatever the case might have been, but I got the sense she wasn't really a crazy battle rap fan like that. Boy, when John ran back 32 bars... her face, if I could have, in that moment, if I could have got the level of confusion, fear, and anger as she realized that he was starting from the beginning, bruh. Like, I was like, what? But she was like, she was so offended by that. She was so offended. Like, oh, hell no. I don't know where she was from, Arkansas, something like that. But yeah, wherever she was from, that accent came out in disgust. What?
That's too many bars. Like, the most we could do is 8 bars.
It's too many.
Like 8 might be pushing it too. Like, all right, you kind of, all right, John. But the nigga did a song worth of. We like, nah, John. Like, he tried to power through it too. Like on the interview, I just want niggas to hear me. I had a lot to say to niggas. Like, oh, we're not doing that. Got up there with 3 Letterman. It's like, nah, I just want niggas to hear me.
You know it's bad, Pose. You know it's bad when the crowd doesn't say any of this stuff with you. Like, we all knew the round, but we wasn't saying nothing. You went back 32. What you doing?
Yeah.
What? Anyway,
first round, I got Ace, man.
Second round,
I think he had more shit in there.
Right. Right. His version
Second
of the
round,
events were more hilarious.
Yeah, his version of the events. Right. His version of the events. Yeah. Second round, I think John took off. Vintage John, you know what I'm saying, was in his bag. Ace was right there staying with him. You know what I'm saying? Ace was still fighting. Ace was right there, but John just got in his vintage bag. You know, John always got some. He had like three in moments. So
his second round was fire. His second round,
I went
definitely.
From go get it to I got it. The go get it to I got it joint. Yeah, that kind of set that round off. So I gave John that second.
Yeah, that second was tough, man. That was a pressure round. But I felt like John sensed that he kind of needed that because people was gonna address him about running that round back. But John was in his bag. This is a John that to me is that's scary, right? And I said this going into this battle. I had another bet with the you know, one of the guys. I'm like, it's gonna be 1-1 going into the third. Like, I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Either Ace is gonna come out super swinging in the first, and then, you know, drop the second, or vice versa, or whatever. But that was the case where I just felt like John's round was just pressure, bro.
Like, John was wicked in that second.
Like,
he was wicked that second.
You know what I'm saying? Third round. John, Ace ends awkwardly in the second too. I'm not gonna front. He had some stuff, but it wasn't enough, and he ended like, all right, you go ahead. I hate that. That means that you lost that round, in my opinion. No, like that's almost an admission.
Yeah. Sometimes the ending, I'm gonna get to that more in the third too. But the second round, Ace. My fault. Third round, John starts off beard angle. Little cringy, but we gonna power through it.
100% cringy. Like if the person that said it hadn't gone out the way that he went out, we would have all said that with him. You feel me? Like, because it would have been like a dope callback. But because the homies like the Crispin Wallace culture, it's like, nah, like we not saying that with you, John. And he repeated it like we was. I don't know why he did.
John is like a King Corbin archetype. So I'm gonna Hollywood. Like niggas, like I'll explain it later. But he's a King Corbin type nigga.
So okay, third round.
He starts off beard angle. So he comes in beard angle, a little cringy.
Yeah.
In between that, he get the cooking a little bit on some John shit.
Right.
He makes it to the money throwing angle. I didn't like the money throwing part.
Throwing money in because before that we got into the Vince McMahon angle. He finally kind of explained the suit, but to me, you gotta wear suspenders with that to like make it like a Gordon Gekko type of character or something like that, or whatever. Like make it look Wall Street-ish, like. You feel me? Like something like that. To me, y'all was definitely, shout out to my man in here, y'all was definitely dressed like deacons. Like, I don't know what choir meeting this was. I was like, yo, what is going on? Like, I didn't get, my man had a flower, like a I don't know, like one of the guys had like a flower on the side, something like that. But it was like, I don't get Gordon Gekko, Wall Street, Jordan Belfort. Like, you know, I don't get that type of energy from this, like, but whatever. So you didn't like the money.
John, he was cooking. He did the. I didn't like beard thing, but that was only like about 5-10 seconds, and I didn't like the money shit. Between that and he did the money shit twice. I thought the money shit was cringy. I get it was a callback from the Jack shit, but we didn't. The Jack moment was so crazy. We don't need you to recreate it because it's not going to be powerful at all the next time. So. I didn't like the money shit. After that, he got the cooking and he ended his round nicely. It wasn't crazy in his round nicely.
Yeah. Ace third, man. That was one of those.
Domestic violence angle.
Violence angle.
Called back to John Summer Madness 8. He couldn't come to the event because alleged domestic violence shit. But John says not true. We gonna dive into all that. But Ace takes that angle. Ace was cooking. He was cooking. I just personally, my personal opinion, I just think the domestic violence angle was a little bit too long. In my opinion. Yeah. My opinion. Yeah. Because Ace in an interview, he was like, I just feel like because Ace kind of stopped abruptly, like, all right, for whatever. Because he said he felt like the crowd was turning a little bit, but Ace was cooking.
He was.
Just that stop is. it was nasty for me personally.
Yeah, it was, man. It was, and it's crazy because to me, if he would have just finished up on like another topic or just hit us with a couple cadences on the way out the door, you're probably making a case that he probably clearly got the third. Just the way I feel like.
Yeah, if I do the dividend, if I be like, well, John had the beard shit. I didn't like in the money shit. I could have devied that in, but that stop was so.
Yeah,
I get it was a smart move by like already. I hear the crowd getting restless. Let me stop it. It's just the way that it was stopped. Personally, I did it. That was my thing to. But when I watched it the second, it's a close battle, man.
Yeah, it's a close battle. It's a close battle.
I found myself fucking with Ace shit the second time I watched it. Like I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's a close battle.
On the rewatch,
that's what like some Bagels and Loaded Locks just said in the chat. He said that's what slogans are for. I think A should have just hit him with a slogan, got out of there.
Facts. You can't just end it like that, especially in a close battle. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that to me was for what it was built up with. It was a good finish to an ongoing feud. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was dope. I thought it was a good situation for battle rap overall. I think 5 years from now, y'all gonna be looking back. Yo, remember Ace and John? Like, because the blog was crazy. You know what I'm saying? The lives, the Instagram lives, they sold this.
They sold this, especially Ace, man.
Yeah.
Ace really. Yeah. He a worker, man. A nigga did his numbers with this shit.
Ace got in his bag, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's more people that want to battle him just off the strength of listen. The problem never was the talent. The problem never was the rapping ability. We know you can rap.
All the marketing shit. We know the nigga got the marketing shit.
You could do all of that. It was just finish your rounds, finish the objective, complete that, and we're good. Like I was happy with this performance. Let's take this momentum from this Ace and continue that throughout the year. I think there's big matchups waiting for him. He's clearly crowd friendly. If you don't believe me, go back to the previous work. Like the crowd rocks with Ace. You know what I'm saying? He was in John John's hometown on his league, so it's a little bit different. But he's a good battler for a crowd. You know what I'm saying? And one of the more complex battlers in a crowd too. He raps fast and intricate, and you know what I'm saying? You pick up on the small things that he's saying, right? So
he did his thing.
To be that type of rapper in the crowd is tough because there's not too many of them. With John,
shout out to John too, man.
Yeah, I thought I got John winning the battle. What do you think his next sort of objectives or op should be?
He's in this businessman type of realm. So I really don't know. He said he ain't trying to battle Surf.
Yeah.
So I really don't know.
I think for John, it may just be the focus on his league, and if there are matches that sort of present themselves that make sense, take those. I would like to see him pair up against some of the new URL talent as well and kind of test their gangster a little bit, and kind of see what he's able to do with that. I know he battled Jerry and everything. Like I don't really necessarily consider him new. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's at the level of competition where he can get a John. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been around, but. So is building the South, definitely keep building the talent.
Now he know what he could do in the South with this Ace battle. He kind of got it like a fucking canvas. Like, okay, I could make big battles there.
Right.
Like bigger than his other ones. Like I could make a big event with the proper, so.
On some in the building advice, unsolicited in the building advice to make the in the building experience better. Keep the edibles, lady. Keep that table going. Keep the gummies. The bar was cool too. You probably need a little bit bigger bar if you're gonna fill that venue with other people. Definitely get speakers either somewhere in the back or the middle of that venue. Somehow, if you got to run a long cord. Now, Radio Shack used to be open back in the day, but I'm sure you can buy this at Best Buy. Get them 100-foot cords, run them cords, tape them down, or whatever the hell you got to do. And, you know what I'm saying, make that sound available for people in the back and in the middle, because that venue is actually pretty solid. The balcony is a dope touch too. You know what I'm saying? So I think I think you got some potential with that spot in general. Like if that's somewhere that you guys are gonna go frequently, which I think you kind of should, because you could fill that place up, bro. I ain't gonna cap. You could fill it up in there, like under normal circumstances. Like, you know what I'm saying? Correct me if I'm wrong. I see Cola and all that. I see Facts and like people who was in the building. Shout out to YouTube as well. You could fill that room up with at least 1,500. That's what I think. That's a big room. That room is bigger than the
Max out finna be or not?
Nah, I don't think so. Nah, it's in a different location for sure.
Okay.
But the other thing I'm gonna say too, Pose, is like the in the building experience, the in the crowd experience. Like you do get to see, like I feel like RB is super organized. They're like super organized. They're on time. They're efficient. ARP's running around everywhere, doing everything. You know, him and Lawrence and Shata, they're running around. They're getting people mic'd up. They're getting people ready. They're making sure people know, like, all right, this is second round of this battle. Go get him now. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Like I feel like, you know, league owners have kind of got to the space where it hasn't been any crowds, but when the crowds come back, there's a level of organization that has to be there. I'm not gonna kill Bullpen for it. It's the first event. I had a good time and all that too, so I'm not gonna kill him on that. But you know,
it was a crazy event.
As things open up, that organization is gonna be super important. Polo, I was talking about how RBE is like super organized, and that type of thing does show to the people.
Yeah, they don't miss.
Yeah, like people, you know, you can feel comfortable in there. Remember, I was telling you, Polo, I was like, you probably could bring a girl in. Like, you could bring a girl
RBE.
in. Yeah,
but have they ever had like
comfortably.
a 2,000 plus magnitude battle before RBE?
Never.
So we don't know if niggas is scrambly or not.
But see, I think, but based on the way that ARP is, I feel like he's gonna be super organized. Like he's gonna check for every detail. He's probably canvassed the building a couple times, like walked around and just yelled in it to see what the acoustics was like stuff like that. I think he pays attention to detail. You know what I'm saying? And for the bag that he's putting down, I hope he is. Now, shout out to Fad3. Shout out to Bullpen. If you haven't seen them battles, make sure you
check it out. Shout out they dropped it right. They dropped it Monday, right?
Yeah. So make sure y'all go check that out, man. So shout out to John for putting on. Shout out to Atlanta. Definitely rock with y'all. It's gonna be better to come back when it's not so damn touristy. But you know, but shout out to y'all. Now let's get to
okay.
Pose, you're better. Please introduce this next segment.
Okay, so Rare Breed Entertainment, man, Adam them. These brothers dropped the fake. First they told us first a clip surfaced. A clip did surface on Monday or Tuesday.
Right.
Hitman in a very peculiar, is that how you say the word?
I don't think, but go. I think we know.
Hitman in a very peculiar situation. Okay.
Don't ever say that again, my nigga.
So niggas like, wait, what is this? Like, because I think it was a 15 minutes of fame. We like, wait, what happened with him, man? He's in a rage situation with niggas and going left with niggas. We hear that this is from the Cassidy face-off. So then there was other interviews around that telling, like, ARP explaining it. Yeah, niggas touching his bucket hat. Yeah, so such happened.
Touching his bucket hat. Yo.
So we like, all right, Friday, I can't wait to. I'm about to get some V with this shit. Right. Friday, because they told us we get a date and we get the time. Yeah. Woo! Get the date and time. Friday, 6 my time. 9, I think it was 9 y'all time.
Right.
I'm gonna go to Roscoe's for this. Get a Roscoe's flake. I watched it comes on. When it first comes on, I think Hitman was cool, right? He wasn't even didn't they start off right in their bags?
Right. I feel like they got right to the
nigga. They started off right into the face.
Yeah, they started off. They started off going left immediately. Now, how did y'all?
No. Yeah. It started off when he Hitman was being cool. Like it started off, ARP was like, yeah, you know, this is the first time in battle rap history where both artists are trending like worldwide right now. You know what I'm saying? Like Cassidy's trending and Hitman. So you know what I mean?
Right,
man, that's cool. Like you know what I'm saying? That I'm able to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? We doing something big, yada yada yada. And then Cassidy, this is where it went left. Cassidy is like, yo, I don't know what the fuck this nigga's talking about.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Like, he been trying to fake show love. That nigga was like, yo, I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about, but yo.
Yeah. Cassie wanted to make it very clear.
Tom, can you help me? Tom, can you help me understand? Why do everybody, when they face over Cassidy, they in their head think they accomplished more than Cassidy?
Well, if you're talking about in a battle rap sense, they could say that. Like Hitman can say that.
How? Cassidy got a whole. Did y'all see Drink Champs? You know his deal got initiated and pushed because of a battle.
That's cool, but where's the on stage work? I put up.
I mean, what do you mean?
I'm talking about on the stage in this form, in this battle rap.
Yeah, but his history, he started with
that's
battle
not
rap.
has
Cassidy
shit to do.
battle rap.
He's been on stage battling, doing what Hitman is a legend for. I must have missed
Cassidy started off with battle rap. That's Cassidy's point.
Cassidy. So all right. So I'm gonna.
You would have been killed with Hitman.
All right. So I'm gonna repeat. So I'm gonna repeat my question. Right. Like.
Hold on. Let me switch.
Where is the?
You ain't about to over mic.
Where? I'm not trying. I'm not even.
No, I'm just joking.
But the question is, where is the highlights of Cassidy in a battle with 2,000 people going crazy? And asking him to do remixes and all this special moves. I don't even know what Cassidy's special move is. I don't know. Tell somebody inform me of the footages.
Hold on. That wasn't Hitman's. I mean, that wasn't what Hitman was saying. Hitman was trying to say that he makes more money than Cassidy. He's more relevant than Cassidy. He has more following.
Well, that's why I started off by saying
that was his point.
Rap.
It wasn't.
That's what
battle rap.
He got in. He made a mistake by getting into that realm. I got you. But let me finish. He made a mistake in getting into that part, right, with Cassidy. If he would have just kept it on battle rap, what he's done in battle rap, the moments that he's done, he tried to expand it, like you saying, where he's talking about other stuff and popularity and like it created a whole lane where now Cassidy gets to talk about his accomplishments, and it's no comparison. I agree with you totally. But if Hitman would have just secluded the argument to battle rap and kept it on what Cassidy has done in the ring thus far, he would have been in a much better position. For some reason, Polo, he went and he did say like he was a bigger deal than Cassidy overall. That's just not.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell.
That's incorrect.
I don't get that one at all.
I think Hitman a bigger deal than Cat, like overall.
Overall, hell yeah.
Hell no.
I think.
Overall, wait. You mean wait? Ask that question again. I'm sorry.
You think Hitman is a bigger deal than Cassidy, like overall, the grand scheme?
Hell no.
Hitman.
No.
Hell no. In battle rap,
no. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying. I'm saying it.
If it's just strictly battle rap, Hitman is bigger.
Hitman's a bigger deal. Yeah.
But if it's everything,
hell no. It's not even close. So I don't even know why Hitman jumped into that. He provided that lane, and I use this term. He definitely stepped on the rake. Like once he got baited into the,
he definitely Hitman. He called Hitman lovely. I ain't gonna lie.
Like
that
he
was crazy.
just fed right into it, and then now Holla get to just lying. Like Holla, you not like bro.
Now.
What?
The bar that took it left was
No, it was at 13:58. Oh God, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was the time stamp. I'm tougher than you.
Yeah,
I think that's the bar that took it left.
It took it left for sure.
No, the bar that it really went super left is at 13:58 when Cassidy goes, "I bet you won't play with me. I bet you won't play with me," and then that's when it kind of got left, like because the nigga,
because I feel like
kind of started standing up, towering over the nigga. And
once that I'm tougher than you, once I'm tougher than you, Bart was put out, it puts in a fade brain of like. That's when remember Hitman starts yelling out his street nigga accolades.
Yeah.
Google me. Then that nigga, then they got into the you let a nigga, and then that's when Hitman got into the you let a nigga carry you all the way across the stage, and that's when Cassidy told him. Then he apologized, but you won't do it. That's when it went to a left. It went more left. That's when it got about to get to the fifth there. Yeah. But you won't do it.
But Posey, what was Hitman's point of bringing up any of that stuff? Like I had to keep.
It's because Cassidy said I'm tougher than you, so it was like, okay, let me list my accolades that I did to niggas.
But again, we stepped on another rake. Now, in previous face-offs, we did. We stepped on another rake.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sometimes y'all I really hate being up here with
But because here's the problem, Driz. Here's the problem. In his previous face-offs, whenever his opponent got like in these bags of like almost trying to get tough, he mocks him. He makes a joke out of him. This is where we get the water, Red. You a water boy. Like, we get to see what happened when facts get thrown around with Suge. We get that from that. You're supposed to. The one thing I understand about Cassidy is he hates to be mocked. He hates it. He hates when people mock his style. He hates when people mock his beats. Listen to Cassidy. He doesn't like that, right? Because he's not really used to that from being in the industry and doing it very well. You know what I'm saying? At one point in his life, nobody could tell him anything, right? Like at all for a solid, couple years or whatever the case might have been, right? So he not used to, people mocking him. That was the moment to do it because Cassidy's gonna get mad. You're Hitman. You're quick on the rebuttals and all that, and you're gonna set him up and get him emotional. Instead, Hitman goes the other way, and we get into these super street tough, like Luke Cage. I don't know what we was doing up there.
He wasn't a Luke Cage type bag, but here's the things that I want to say, man. Hitman, in this new face-off era where they do a face-off every event, Hitman has only did a handful of them, and he's always been a bigger draw on it, so he's able to talk down to people. He's never gotten all his face-off. He's gonna win conventionally because he's gonna talk that you. He's gonna down talk you. He's never been flustered none of this shit, and he's only did about 4 of them. He doesn't understand the new battle rap WWE shit where niggas don't do a lot of face-offs. Okay, we're gonna have a classic. He don't get that yet. Like, right. So he's going into the face-offs like the old era. And now he understands why niggas don't do a lot of face-offs because it can get you emotional. Yeah. See 1 or 2 women in the room and then some nigga talk about fighting. Nigga, come on, we could go fade right now. You know how when women.
Posey, I knew it was going left when this nigga was like, yo, why y'all keep chuckling in the background? Why y'all keep laughing?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, oh man.
Yo, once that nigga said, I'll air this bitch out. I said, oh, you going? It's lit, man.
Yeah. That nigga Cassidy told that nigga I ain't never even been plucked. I was crazy.
Nigga said, hey, yo, niggas. He said, them niggas took your Nick Cannon chain.
Yeah, I was like, damn, Hitman. And by this time, Cassidy is landing all these lines on him, right?
Yeah.
And Hitman proceeds to get tougher and tougher and tougher. and while Cassidy is just shooting at the hip on him. Just shooting at the hip.
And then it's just like, hey man, why are you getting so mad? Like, I'm pretty sure nobody who's watching this thinks Cassidy could beat you up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like Cassidy's like 5'7". First off. Hold on. Let's be honest though. Hitman 6'2". He don't drink. He don't smoke. Cassidy 5'7" and smoke weed all day. 5'7".
No. Yo, Cassidy can box though. Like that
nigga smoke weed. Listen, all you got to do is survive the first 20 seconds. That nigga's out of win, bro. That nigga smoke weed all day. He ain't in no shape, bro. Like,
I said Cass really got hands.
Cass can box though. He put up some clips before, like before he got into the battle rap. He was like box. You know, I said,
nigga, that's when he was 16. Nigga, he's 40 now. Like, come on, bro. Hey, like 35.
Once you know how to throw the power from the hips, when you connect with one of them punches, it's over. You knock it out.
That's true.
So Hitman goes to grab.
Look, this nigga.
What part did it get to grab the bag part? What part did he get to?
Wait. Oh yeah, go ahead. No, the bag.
I was asking like, what part did he get? Like, what was the bar that got to the grabbing? Hold up, let me go get the bag.
Okay, so this is what happened because I'm gonna do a blog about this. So this nigga Hitman, the nigga they stand up, then they go back and forth. Now when ARP starts coming in between them, in the middle of them, both of them, pause. Right. He starts getting in between both of them. Yep. I think you know how like when niggas start breaking up a fight that's not really a fight, it escalates. It
escalates. It always escalates.
It always does that. It also
hold on, my nigga. Hitman.
It's something about being held back that makes
you get more like it
like
gets
Hitman. You. Shit, battle rap, Hitman, battle rap.
Yo, shout out to ARP sounding like a substitute teacher at a first grade class. Man, what y'all doing? What y'all doing?
On Pyro. But and then once niggas start throwing shit on their gang, it's like, it's left now.
Yeah, so then, it's officially left.
It's officially left.
This the thing that got me hot. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm gonna keep it a thou wow. This nigga, you can't be having the burner with your company logo on the bag. That's number one.
Number one. Nah. Numero uno.
You can't have your company logo on your gym bag, my nigga.
You had the big N on the bag?
You had the big N on the bag, my nigga. It was an incredible bag.
Nigga just got his job back. Relax,
bro. Number two, the man. I'm not gonna say your boss because obviously Nick Cannon has like a very private. You know, he has a relationship with all his people where he put them on. He just got fired for saying something 300 miles away from the studio. You know what I mean? He just got fired for that. You're on stage representing your brand as Hitman. You're not a street nigga no more, Hitman. You're past that. You got businesses. You got all this stuff.
Right.
You cannot be conducting yourself like that on camera, bro. Like, you just can't. You got businesses. You got all this stuff. You saying on Pyro, you don't know who's watching shit. What if they start connecting your businesses? Look how they doing Casanova and all these other niggas. Like, you can't, you know what I mean? You can't implement your gang and then say you own businesses and stuff, man. You can't do stuff like that. You just can't do it nowadays. So I think this was a bad look for him. Man. It was really bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, that's a great point. I didn't even think about it like that. Wow.
Yeah, you can't be doing shit like that. You like, yo, black men nowadays, we gotta be way 3 times smarter, man. Like, these niggas is getting charged for hanging out with gang members, getting RICO charges.
Right.
And Casanova is a millionaire. He got, and he can't even do nothing. He can't even get a bond. So it's like, you know what I mean? You can't do that, man. You can't be. I understand you. You know what I mean? You felt the way you felt uncomfortable because niggas was in the room laughing at you. But so what? You don't win every face off, man. Because when Bill Collector was niggas was in the room laughing at Bill Collector. So you know you don't win everything.
At least get some lines off. Add some. I think he could have easily added some levity to it.
I just feel like he got mad too fast. Like,
way
he was
too
mad
quick
from the door.
He got mad. He got mad quick.
I don't know if they was arguing before there was a taping or anything like that too, but he got mad very quick. I'm like, man, he gave us like end of face off energy like 2 minutes in. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Because of Cass.
Yeah.
That nigga Cass like, Hitman, I got more views than you, Cass. How? Like, nigga ain't even saying that. He not even saying that much. Just how?
He be for real though. Like, he believed the nonsense he be saying.
Yeah, but again, man, like, yo, Hitman, I just don't feel like Hitman was in a position to even. He didn't even have to do that. Like, bro, we know you Hitman. We know you knocked the nigga out before. We know whatever. We know your background. Why are you doing this? Like, it's Cassidy at the end of the day. Like, Cassidy ain't about to fuck up his bag of being like, you know, one of the highest bad.
Nah, that's a fact.
Yeah, he's not about to fuck up no bag. So it's just like, come on.
Yeah.
You hear me?
We got you now. But
in 2021, man, we just gotta stop incriminating ourselves on camera, man. We gotta just stop that. He should have just told him if he really felt the way, all cameras off, and then you go crazy. Then turn the cameras back on right after.
Yeah.
And come on.
I mean, listen, man. That being said, I mean, this is what it's already got 1 million views.
Million views in 3 days, man.
It's everywhere. Like,
it was trending worldwide.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, the post game interviews is almost at 300,000.
Right. You know,
yeah, this battle about to be one of them. Like,
Yeah, this is gonna be the biggest view battle.
It's gonna be a heavily viewed battle. It's gonna be, you know, a battle everybody tunes into. I'm definitely in tune.
So I got a hot take right now.
I just don't think it's gonna be.
I don't think you should do that, Polo. That was not gonna work out.
No. It's not even about this. It's about ARP. I got a hot take, man. He can literally take over a market. He can literally take over a market right now in battle rap with YouTube drops.
He could take over YouTube right now.
Because URL obviously is not coming back to YouTube. He has 5 fights. Look at John and Ace did 200,000+ in one day.
Right.
Hitman and Cassidy is if he drops that on YouTube right after they battle, that's gonna break like YouTube.
Yeah,
that shit is gonna have a lot. Like he ARP can literally make a name, like a household name for RB, even though RB is already a household name, but make it even bigger this year with the advantages of YouTube. Now, a lot of battles is not dropping. He could really elevate.
Yeah, he could own the YouTube market right now. He can.
Yeah, he just. I mean, the thing about RBE is that they don't book as frequently as
they don't have enough events.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but maybe that changes when everything opens up and people are hungry for battle rap, and you got this event that is sure to be a success. And it's like, hey, you know, capitalize on that and continue to book matchups. Now, I for what it's worth, man, battle sold. We're sold April 3rd. That's gonna be here quicker than you know it. So,
what are the chances that the face-off is better than the battle? Give me a percentage.
I think like 85.
Give me a percentage.
High 80s for sure.
I think it's gonna be like a.
I'm gonna be real, man. I've been hearing. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to sound like Danny Myers, man. I've been hearing Cassidy got some shit for Hitman, man. I don't want to be that guy, bro. But I've been hearing that.
I've been hearing that.
Cassidy got some shit for this nigga, man. I'm hearing this.
Okay.
Cassidy is bodying the promo, but that's what I think it's gonna be like. One of them keep stopping type. It's gonna be in that Briz Calico type realm of niggas keep stopping. Like, I think Hitman gonna win, but it's gonna be sloppy. Like, keep stopping, niggas pushing each other type shit. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be a good battle, and I think it's gonna be an hour and a half long. But I think it's gonna be. I think Hitman gonna win though. I think Hitman gonna win, but not. It ain't gonna be fire. Like, nah, Hitman was wilding. It's gonna be such a bad battle that niggas just gonna be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, probably end up being a little sloppy. Then you got the crowd. I just hope, this would be the one. Like, Cassidy, just don't get booed, right? Let's take that bet, right? Because I'm not even gonna bet on the battle. But
yeah,
who wants to bet that Cassidy doesn't get booed? Like, because just don't.
Nah, I don't want to bet on that.
He got booed in his hometown.
Nigga, they gonna boo in Atlanta. There ain't nothing. No, ain't 300.
Ain't boo, man. You know they respect Shatta.
Yo, respectfully, a 300+ crowd ain't respecting nobody like that.
I think it's a little more than that. It's like 5 to 8. They said.
Yeah, they said like 5 to 8. So, Atlanta is different than OB.
Boy, listen. Y'all better be entertaining. I know what Hitman coming to do. I know what? On the stage? In this battle rap form?
It's Easter weekend too. That shit gonna be lit.
Hell yeah.
Niggas going on Easter weekend?
That's insane. Church is gonna be nasty tomorrow. All right. So that's that. I mean, look, man. Stuff like this does tend to motivate battlers and all that. So, Cassidy still has this super arrogant rollout. So we got to see.
Yeah, now.
Hey, what if Hitman ain't had nothing in the bag? That's a great bluff.
Excellent.
Nah, he looks crazy walking around with a bag, my nigga.
How much do you want to bet that Hitman's bag makes it into that battle? Because I think it is. I think the bag is going to make an appearance in that battle.
Yeah, he going to do that. And I bought the bag. Yeah, I know Hitman.
Bought the bag with me. And then he going to remix it?
Yeah, I could see him doing that.
That shouldn't be hard.
That is not going to be hard.
Yes, and watch.
Show out, pop out with the bag.
Niggas going to be ready. Yeah, my brother got the bag with him.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be real with you, Posey. I'm a little worried, man. I want to see how this new era of fans react to Hitman remixing, reloading bullets, and all that. I want to see how they really react to that, man.
Nah, nigga, I think nigga like.
And it's post-COVID now. I'm
They
telling
are
you, in
going
the
to
building.
ask for a remix. I'm guarantee you. He's gonna say a line that hits, and they like them remixes happen because off of the crowd reaction, and they do the little like run it back, signal, and he like, okay, run it. Fuck it, I'ma remix it then. Like them shits go based on the material.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. Look, Hitman tried the same rollout in the face-off, that he does the same Hitman in almost every face-off. It didn't work this time, and there's a reason why it didn't work this time, because Cassidy is kind of like, he's really good at like just making you feel belittled. Like he's laughing at you. So I don't know, man.
When it's time to rap, but we know when it's time to actually battle.
Deliver.
One person has a proven track record that they know what to do. Cassidy has shown us nothing, bro. And I was a frontline chicken gang stan.
Mm-hmm.
So I know, like, Cassidy, bro. Hitman know what to do in the ring, bro, against the best of the best.
Absolutely.
Cassidy, come on, man.
He does, but I just got to see him in this era, though, man. This era, man, niggas is looking shaky under that radar, man. So
radar.
Hitman is one of the like he not PC in these niggas. He one of the.
And he just rocked he rocked the Atlanta crowd against Bill Collector. Like that was a fire.
Yeah, that was before COVID though. Now I'm brains has been trained to listen to fucking 18 pattern schemes in 10 seconds and react and break it down. So
I just think the shit y'all went to, I just don't think niggas was there for an event. I feel like niggas was just there to be outside and try to see some.
What you think niggas is gonna be doing for Easter weekend in Atlanta for the Hitman versus Cassidy?
Hopefully with their mamas. Like I don't know why they doing this shit.
Yo, we got a whole bunch of donations that I have to get to. Some of these relate to the
that is hilarious.
So I'm gonna read through a bunch of them.
He said, "Hopefully with their mamas."
Slime Ace, $49.99, $50. Appreciate you, bro. He says it's Slime Ace Tone, bro, aka Dr. Umar Johnson. I gotta correct you and Polo, beloved. Appreciate you, bro. Caliber says John showed up dressed like a deacon and stole money from church on a Saturday. Shake my head.
Okay,
shame on
he
you,
did
John.
steal our money.
Part of my back podcast, $5 says at least John wasn't dressed like Jack Boy, looked homeless. Wow. Part of my back podcast again. Ace versus Easy. The skydivers next. I don't understand. I don't understand that, Sebastian. Now, $5. Sebastian again says after the battle, they'll do a hip hop is real interview, smiling and saying it's for the culture. Jamie Reed just donated $1.99. Appreciate you. Larry Hutchins, $5 says we are just going to gloss over Cassidy threatening to jump Hitman first to blame it all on Hitman. Okay.
Oh, Cassidy
I think it is true. Cassidy brought up the physical shit first.
He did.
Nah, he didn't though.
Oh, he brought it tough. Really, I mean, if that
it was
tougher than you. Yeah.
If you
he
feel
said the
like
tough
that's
thing. Hitman said, "Oh yeah, go ahead, Tom."
if you feel like that is like promoting violence, like if somebody says, "Oh, I'm tougher than you," like what? Like there's different ways to respond to that. If I'm Hitman, I would just deflected the energy. Like okay, like now is the time to start clowning you. Like what? What do you mean tougher than me? We about to battle rap, bro. Like chill out.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? So,
see, but look, he tried to do that when he was like, "You know what? You right. I ain't gonna put my hands on you because that ain't me." And then Cassidy was just like, "Nigga, I know." And then he was like, "You ain't know. You keep talking about St. Louis like you somebody niggas gotta check in with. Like you just a regular nigga in St. Louis, my nigga."
Yeah,
niggas, yo,
that made me mad, boy.
I get mad for niggas. Yeah, that shit right there.
He said, "Ain't nobody. You ain't moving. Ain't nobody gotta tap in with you. Like you just a nigga that grew up in St. Louis."
And nigga said, "I'm gonna St. Louis Wild Times. I ain't never seen you there."
Yeah, that.
They gotta tap me in with.
He said, "Nigga, I was the captain of your team. Nigga, you was cheerleader for me. I had a dressing room." It meant like I got paid more than you. He like, how? I had a dressing room. Y'all niggas just outside getting ready in the hallway.
Nigga said, you ain't even a nigga that's on a commercial. He told him, you're not even a nigga that's on a commercial, or you ain't one of the niggas they even show. I'm like,
he said, you ain't a lit nigga on the show. You ain't
That's
a lit nigga on the show.
Bro, he started hitting this nigga. He connected with at least nine punches straight, my nigga. Like he was on fire.
And while Hitman
If
was
he
getting
got
more and more angry.
the violent out angle, I might guess.
Nah, he got a man. I'm not doing this.
If he put that whole face off in one round, that's a round right there, my nigga. If he make that creative.
Yeah, I'm not doing this with Cassidy though. I know what we about to get.
Yeah, I
Runs
know what we about to get
Dubai and castles and shit that he's seen. All right, so part of my back podcast, $5 says Cass boots look crazy, choking his Timbs like he about to run the 40-yard dash now. Sebastian, that was funny. We didn't have any jokes about that Von Dutch hat. None, really, Holla.
Bro, he from Philly, my nigga. He from Philly. I don't expect much.
He looked crazy. Like, all right, Kareem for the $4.99 says, "Are those freckles on your face? .. Fire emojis. Appreciate
I'm
you."
packing
bro.
like a bag. Like, yeah.
Right. Right. It's just like, look, man. I'm optimistic about battle rap in general, right? So I hope that Cassidy does well, and things like that. My expectation is that Hitman's gonna kill him, based on both of their track records, and hopefully Cassidy is kind of bluffing and actually did study a little bit of the game tapes. Plans on giving a little bit more in terms of performance. And Hitman obviously is not sleep. If he was sleep before, he's definitely not sleep now. After that, and the world kind of feels like Cassidy got the best of him, we're about to get a crazy Hitman. Like, so I hope Cassidy's ready for what just happened in that face-off. Like, this is the type of thing that motivates people. So
Hitman already got his next feud set up too. The Mook shit.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Mook was going at it on some random shit. I seen him on Cap shit. So. Yeah, Hitman got the Mook shit possibly. Niggas could do next.
Right.
So you got some feuds set up.
Yeah, the Mook.
Yeah.
Man, Mook a whole different monster though, man. Mook could take some of them Cassidy face-off angles and turn that bitch into a masterpiece.
Yeah. Mook, that'll be a good one. Mook.
See, Holla, I know Holla gonna say, I seen you up there when Clips is battling Rex, acting like a fan. Like, it's gonna be some talk. Cause Hitman like to tell them little stories about niggas. Like,
yeah.
You feel me? All right, so that is what it is, man.
Wait.
Sure.
Before you end it,
what's up?
We got Discord Mania.
Ah, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Discord Mania. First ever Discord Mania versus battle. Is going to be prize money given away. And also, we got a main event for $1,200. Posey, did you make a decision yet?
Posey.
$1,200. Yeah.
Spot on the show. Shit.
Yeah.
$200, man.
Posey.
Yeah.
Polo.
Posey, you know who you got yet? Or
No, we ain't even say what we got. We could wait. We can hold it to the battle. We could just we could do some surprise. Like
right. Well, you got to tell him beforehand so he can prepare.
Yeah, I would like.
Oh no, we gonna yeah.
But you guys are gonna do the reveal.
Yeah, at the battle. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I respect that.
I bet. Yeah.
I'm just trying to help niggas, man. Like I'm trying to put him over.
And it's
like,
the problem. And it's the problem I got.
I'm putting my nigga over. Like I could lose. Industry nigga.
Nah. See, I don't like that. That nigga know he gonna lose.
Like I was just here, minding my business. Yo, Posey, I gotta get Posey. You could get me, man. They got the money. I'm in the mood. Do they have the money? All I asked my nigga was, yo, do they have the money? Okay, come on. I'll do it. I'll lose and get you over. Right. It's cool. Like I do this for my niggas.
You don't got no faith, man. So I'm a legend in this, man. It's all right. You don't got no faith. I hear it.
Yeah, it's funny, man. It's about to turn to Hitman Cassidy Part 2. But all right,
I'm a legend in this.
Nah, we're gonna have fun though. We should do it. WrestleMania weekend.
Okay.
It's the next weekend. We should probably do it on WrestleMania weekend. It's on the 8th or the 9th.
Huh? The 9th?
Or you got something to do on the 9th?
You mean
that's too far? It's on. We can actually do it on WrestleMania weekend.
When is that? The April 10th weekend?
Yeah, the 9th and 10th. It's a 2-day. WrestleMania is 2 days. Why don't we still do it to 6? It don't matter. It don't matter, my nigga.
Makes sense though.
It don't matter to me, man. Hey, if you want to prolong your death, you want it early, you want it late, it don't matter to me, man.
This is for you. I want your president.
No.
I didn't want to do it. This is for my nigga. I want him to feel like one of them niggas.
I'm always one of them niggas. You just gonna be another head on the trophy stand. What you mean?
As
My
long as
niggas
they
and
have
my
the
white boys too.
Yeah, I'm sport the money. They got my money. Cool. I'm good. We can do it.
Ah man, see, he ain't got no face going against what I do. When a nigga get in the ring with me, he ain't got no face for himself.
See this? Anyway,
That's what I do. I'm the greatest to ever do this.
Black Compass Media, salute to everybody listening and all that.
Right.
Appreciate all of y'all, all the donations, everything in the chat. Let us know what you think about the things that we just talked about. All episodes will be available on, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, all these different places where you can stream content. Our content is available. Shout out to Patreon as well for holding it down. Salute, man. Any parting words for the people, guys, before we get out of here?
Salute, man. Y'all brothers be back. Y'all doing what's the joint tomorrow? The first shit, or y'all not doing
Nah.
Okay.
We're kind of like that Atlanta trip sort of. We'll get into the bags.
Niggas is battle wrapped out.
Yeah, we kind of like I don't know. Anyway, Black Compass Media. Subscribe. Hit us up on Twitter at the Black Compass. That's DA Black Compass. And y'all be safe. Wash your hands. Wash your face. And all that good stuff. And join the Discord. OT. All right.